Hello!
Love that.
You guys have so much... no, we saved ourselves. It'll never come back to haunt us.
This is good.
Don't worry about what we were talking about.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's weird, because Streamlabs literally told me we were live, so it just lied to me, I guess. Okay, well, welcome back for real this time, I guess, folks. I will redo the recap for you.
That's what she said.
You can't make inside jokes to just us from the thing that nobody else can ever see again. Like, it's... Nobody's sitting here laughing at this.
He's so cute, man. I am laughing at it.
That's all that matters.
That's what matters.
So,
He's so cute,
last session, Yaikzal did a little bit of hiring, getting her bar a capable new manager and staff, Maglin, the dwarf, taking the helm at the bar with much experience under her belt. Berrian took Princess Charisse out on a date, exploring the Storm Eyrie under the watchful eye of Silver Knight Om, and Lorelei took her, once again, girlfriend, Ari, to meet her sometimes lover, Jessica, expecting that Jessica would give Ari a chewing out and then accept her. Instead, Jessica gave Lorelei a chewing out, and their friendship is on the rocks at the moment.
Women.
Lorelei headed to a small gathering at Yaikzal's bar, where Oak the Grappler returned to invite them to join the Adventuring Guild, and to fight with Drae, as was promised, although he had forgotten about that part. Before he could fulfill on that part, however, Yaikzal cleared out the bar, frustrated at the sourceless music playing the Butcher of Alochrin, and unable to pinpoint that it was her wizard friend playing it. The party decided to quickly make their way to deal with the rogue wizard that Berrian had been sent after. After a few teleport mishaps, they finally made their way into the mountains where they found that tower. Sneaking in through the top, you found yourselves battling animated armor and generally making a racket on one of the middling floors. And this racket drew down the very wizard you were chasing. It turned out to be an intellect devourer controlling the Magus, and it offered the party payment if they would help it control a demon that it could use to bargain for its life with the Arcanum Council. After much discussion and deliberation, and with it seemingly able to predict Lorelei's spells before she cast them, they heard a sound above and discovered that the creature before them was at some point replaced with an illusion. And we come back to the game with Dyron escaping above, Lorelei at the steps at the top of the stairs at the illusion, and the rest of the party in the chamber below. I think the background music is inappropriate for where we're at. Yeah, we're coming back in a little bit of a, the adventure playlist. Sounds good to me.
I will run to you.
How's the volume? Okay, let me know if it needs to go up or down. So.
Also in chat.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. If you guys can't hear the music, or if it's too loud, or whatever it may be, let me know.
Just like,
I still haven't listened to the last recording. I haven't posted it yet.
professional.
Guys, we still have flying.
I'm gonna chase them.
Fucking wizards. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
As you guys are... Not really. As you guys are running up the steps, all like clamoring to make it up first.
I'm actually going to go and snap myself outside of the building with Dimension Door.
Okay. As you appear outside the building, where are you appearing?
Just up near the roof where he would come out.
Okay.
He says it's quiet.
It's quiet.
Tricky because it.
Is that too loud for you guys?
Now it's loud for me.
Yeah, you guys are right by the speaker, which is
the microphone's over there, and they're pointed. It's not the best for the sound.
Yeah. If we could move that speaker, or if we could turn off that speaker and just use the back speaker. We'll leave it quiet for this session, and then we'll try to work it out. But that's good to know.
We'll get some solutions.
Yeah. Nothing we can do at the moment. So, Danny, you appear in the air. As you guys heard the sound of the hatch opening up for him to escape, you're running up. Go ahead and make me a perception check as you can hear the hatch closing above you.
I'm gonna do chicken dice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on the roof.
I am aware, yeah.
Okay.
This is happening simultaneously with her running up.
Oh, 21.
Okay, so along with the sound of the hatch closing, you also hear a shuffling from inside of the room that you guys did not break into yet that still had the magic on it.
Good.
What do you want to go towards?
The room.
Okay.
Because I feel like the hatch might be just a diversion to get us out of the tower.
Okay. As Danny, you appear up above as you see the hatch unmoving and your bird sitting there, staring at the empty roof.
I'm going to send with message.
Okay.
Just down to I know the direction they're in.
Yeah.
Or I can just telepathic to Drae.
I don't think it can go through barriers, so I think telepathic to Drae is your...
Message says 120 feet.
I know it can go around corners.
We can look it up, but it doesn't say anything about barriers. It just says 120 feet.
Use an action to adjust the volume.
He used his action this turn to...
You can cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier. 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocked spell. So you could get it through,
So, it was an illusion. He didn't go out of the roof.
So you get up to the door. Go ahead and roll initiative with me, and we'll see if you get there before he locks it.
If it matters, sorry, just 1 second.
Yes, Danny?
If it matters, I have detect magic on me.
Yeah.
If he was invisible, I totally know that he was through the hatch.
Yeah, good point. You do not see any like invisible magic moving about.
Okay. But any magic.
I mean the tower has some magic on it, but
out of the hatch.
Nothing there.
8.
15. As you run up to the door, just as you hear the lock click behind it. Actually, I'm going to give him disadvantage because he's trying to close the lock quietly. It's still above you.
Is there like a little hole in the door at all? Like, is it
Just
solid?
Yeah, it's a solid door.
No keyholes?
No, there's the keyhole.
But I try to look through it.
It's not one that goes straight through.
Does anyone have something they could do? He's in here.
Berrian's gonna flip the hatch open and drop down.
Okay, as you pull up the hatch, drop down, you can see Yaikzal like slamming against the door, trying to push it open just as the lock slides home.
Is the lock on the left or the right?
From
the door, I mean.
The right side of the door. It's on the right hallway, right side of the door.
Berrian's just gonna tell you guys to back up as he's walking that way, and when I get to the side of the wall where the door's not facing, so think of hallway here. I came down, the door's on the right. We go farther down the hallway a little bit.
The hallway is 10 feet, so there's the square with the doors in it, and then the square you're standing in, and Yaikzal's standing in the square with the doors.
Yeah, Lorelai's gonna cast see invisibility.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you doing, Danny?
I'm telling the people to move out of the way of the door. Okay, so the door, we know that the door has a bunch of spells on it.
Yes.
That we didn't deal with. I'm telling you to move out of the way so that if I trigger the door, it doesn't blow any of the shit.
I'll move.
Okay.
Okay, you
I mean, I can do it.
retreat down the stairs a little bit to get out of the way.
Well, you're squishy.
Sure, I'm not standing in front of the door. I stand off to the side and I cast knock.
Okay. As you cast knock on the door, that will suppress the lock spell on it.
It opens the door too.
I believe that it just suppresses the arcane lock.
Does
Let's see. Yeah, it just suppresses the lock spell on it.
Also unlocks it as well.
Casting knock on the object suppresses arcane lock for 10 minutes.
No, it does locks. It does normal locks as well.
Yes, but it instead interacts with the spell.
Yeah,
So knock beats arcane
they
lock.
cancel each other out.
Yes.
So I'd have to cast it multiple times.
You can't. It is currently suppressing the spell, so you have to actually pick the lock. Because you can't have the same spell affecting the same target twice.
It's not concentration.
Yes, but the same spell can't stack its effect on a target.
Okay. Go ahead, Drae. You know the stuff's there.
Alright, does Lorelai see anything?
With see invisibility, she would not see anything.
Okay. He's just keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
As
Yaikzal peering over your shoulder is the wizard.
Do I try to grab him?
You just pass through him as you go through the illusion. And he's looking. Oh, good. Yes.
shut
Knock.
up. Yeah, we're gonna try and pick the lock.
Okay. Go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check.
Natural 1.
Okay, as you put your tools in and start to struggle with the lock, and there's this like jittering going on as the two spells try to fight each other, and it's not like keeping the lock closed, but they're like shaking enough to just completely foil your attempts, especially with the rush on this.
If I change into my dragon, could I try to break it?
The illusion?
No, the door.
Feasibly, yeah. The door is going to take a while to break. Like it's a fairly sturdy door.
I got this.
Alright, Drae, if
You can give it another try.
For a different challenge.
You do risk damaging your picks, though.
Can I cover his eyes?
Drae,
Okay.
I have to-
My eyes?
No. The guy leaning over my shoulder, like.
No, it's fine. Shut up. I'm good at this.
As you would expect him to be like dodging around, he doesn't move as the illusion has gone still as he's pulled his attention away
35.
from it. Okay, as you put your picks in, you can feel it jiggering and you let it like bounce your picks up into the pins as you feel them set one by one and you turn the lock.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay,
I open the door.
you throw open the door.
Just so I've stepped around where I have cover from it.
You would have to be like a good ways down the stairs.
There's other rooms there that I could step around and get covered.
You could have gone into the storage room, but it's directly across. You'd have to close yourself in the storage room.
Sure, I'll quickly do that.
Okay. As you're
Just as he does it, then I'll open up when it's done.
You shut the storage room there. As you're in front of that, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. 8.
Okay. I have to go look at how much. God, what's the spell called?
Fireball?
No, the warding spell.
Warding?
Thank you.
Oh, it's just the burst one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 5d8, but I have to go look.
I'm not 100% sure.
It's 5d8, yeah.
I do have evasion, so half still.
That's a d6. That's what I need. Okay, as you take 25 acid damage.
Say 12.
Yeah, that would be 12. As this opens in a spray of acid over top
A
of
good
you.
amount of it just like stops in the air and falls.
Yeah. And you also like get behind some of the stonework that you can, that you just get kind of like half splashed with this acid that comes out.
Wow.
As you throw open the door, you can see inside, standing by a mirror that was set on the wall that has opened, and you can see a chute going down. What is our wizard friend's name?
Darling.
Darlings.
Dyron.
There's so many names.
It's Dyron.
Oh god.
As he looks over, well, you're quicker than I expected, as he hops into the chute and starts to fall down.
What if he's leading us to the demon?
Then I guess we're fighting a demon. Drae's gonna jump in the chute after.
Okay, you leap into the chute after him. Make
Fuck
me.
your wizard shit.
Berrian says one thing to Lorelei as he opens up the door and runs by. Back me up when I get him. Do
I'll
your
try.
wisdom thing.
Wizards are bullshit, so no
And I
promises.
down a thing.
Okay, so starting with Drae, then followed by Yaikzal and Berrian.
And Lorelei will be.
Lorelei in the left.
Kana's
Okay.
coming too, I guess.
Yeah, Kana would be pulling up the rear, I guess. As you guys leap down one by one. Okay, starting from Drae, you leapt in first. So go ahead and roll me a. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll me a d6.
1.
Okay. And then Yaikzal, roll me a d6.
I hate wizards.
6.
Okay. And then Berrian, a d6.
5.
And then Lorelei,
6.
6 for Kana as well. As you guys fall down, and Drae, you would feel it first as you're falling, you get smacked sideways by this metal chute you're going down as it shifts, and you get thrown down a different tunnel as you hit a slide and start.
Okay.
As Yaikzal, you watch it shift in front of you, and as you come down, it throws sideways and throws you down a different tunnel. As you guys, one by one, this thing just on some sort of like random timer throws you guys down different chutes that have been dug through.
None of us can see the guy below us.
No.
So it literally shot every single one of us down.
Yep. As you guys crash and find yourselves standing on either side of a hallway. There are about 8 different areas, and a few of you are in the same cells, and he rolled a 2, which nobody else got. You guys can see one open cell with running down the hallway towards a doorway at the end.
He's in the one open cell.
No, he opened his cell. Nobody fell into the cell with him.
Drae's gonna try and just misty step through into the hallway and do that.
Okay, as you misty step, appearing in the hallway as he's like pulling open this door.
Can I cast the spell?
Yes. What are you casting?
Lorelei. How far is Lorelei away from him?
About 40 feet.
That is not within range.
Yes, Runa?
Can I shadow step? Is it dark enough? Dim enough?
Make me a perception check. We'll see if you can find a spot of shadow big enough in like a rush to bamf into.
God, I can't roll good. 9.
Okay, there's like lanterns on the side, and the light does like flicker occasionally, but none of it with convenient enough timing for you to like pick a shadow to jump into.
Can I cast darkness?
Yes. yeah. That's gonna take you just a little bit longer, but you can summon the darkness around you, have it clip over the edge of this, and appear in the middle.
I'll immediately drop.
Okay. Danny, yes.
Am I the only one in my cell?
You, Lorelei, and Kana are still in a cell. You rolled a 6, so you and Kana are in the same cell, and I think Yaikzal was also in your cell before you're briefly blinded before she appears outside.
Okay, so Lorelei's in my cell?
You and Kana and Lorelei. Yeah.
I just... Damn it. Knock and open the door.
Okay, as it swings open. Drae, you would be able to see him before he's going to close this door. What are you doing?
I'm chasing after him.
Okay. Make me an athletics check to try to get to the door before he has it slammed shut.
He could bonus dash as well with rogue stuff.
I bonus action misty step.
Oh, okay.
It's 29.
Okay, as you get there, pull your dagger and put it in the door just as he wrenches it shut. And you manage to catch this like heavy stone door that he's trying to pull closed with the edge of your dagger as you hear his footsteps on the other side of it, making a break. So one thing you would notice, even in how quick this moment is, this door that he has open, you can see along the edges of it, it is made to be an airtight seal. It's not just like a regular stone door. And there's also, on your side of it, there's like a metal rung, and you've got your dagger stuck in, and you can see on the other side, it is like basically stone with like a groove in it for a handle.
Okay. Yeah, I will... Did I put my good dagger in there, or just like a happy dagger?
I'm assuming whatever you had on your belt, so...
Okay. Probably my good one.
I'm guessing.
How far is he from me?
You can't see him. You've got a crack that you're like looking in, but you don't have a wide enough sight line to see him in there.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and like wrench the door more open.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Natural 1.
Holy.
It's a hefty door, and your dagger is kind of like clipped sideways a little and jammed as you're like trying to open it, and you can hear the groaning of your dagger, which starts to burn with an angry fire as you do this. Okay. Door swings open, everybody's in the hallway. What are the rest of you doing as you see Drae struggling on this door?
Try to open it. Transform into my dragon and try to open it.
Okay, as you're like turning bestial at the same time, you do this grabbing onto this. Make me an athletics check.
Oh, so bad, but it wasn't a natural 1.
You advantage, right?
14.
14 with 2 of you pulling. That's enough to like, and you hear it as you get it past where the dagger is wedged in, and it like drops on the ground in front of you.
Goes back up to my belt and
You can feel it burning against your hip, and you can smell leather smoking in its sheath.
It's like it just starts getting shaken in the air.
As you throw open the door, and you can see inside a fairly open room, there seems to be like a half wall that's set that goes across and drops into like a pit underneath. There's this, it's almost like a balcony, like a wide balcony that looks down into a, it's a small like 20 by 20 room down below, and you can see a little river kind of running through it, although it doesn't seem to be like in the ground, doesn't seem to have any borders. It just kind of like moves its way through it and bubbles and boils in certain spots, and then through a stone grate at the bottom flows into another room. You can see on the right side there is a like a hatchway that seems to have a couple of like glass instruments that pump something into the room.
He's definitely leading us somewhere.
Dyron is nowhere to be seen in the room.
Walk in.
So you step in, you're standing on this balcony. You can see, as I described below you, about a 10-foot drop and a little leap over this half wall if you want to fall down there. There's a room on the far side. There's a doorway on the far side of the room.
During our chase, is there any way that I could have gotten any scent of him?
Yes? Yeah,
Do
you
I smell to see if he's anywhere nearby?
make me a perception check.
See if he didn't just run.
Is this something you get with your bestial thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have advantage too.
Yeah.
17.
17. His smell goes up to here, and then this like acrid, like stinging, clean smell hits your nose, and his scent ends, and you can smell just a hint of brimstone. You'd be familiar with the scent of Dimension Door.
Yeah, I see Dimension Door.
Hey, so he could be anywhere.
He could have just gone right back.
Fuck. Berrian, I don't know what to do. How do we catch a wizard in his tower?
Does Roscoe see anything outside?
You switch your vision to his. It is calm outside. There is nothing up above. He doesn't hear any noise below him.
Do we agree to help him just end this?
I think we're past that point. Dude, doesn't duplicate object
I destroyed that tea. I'm going to regret that later. I haven't checked the chat at all. Oh my god, I've missed so much! Who's Brixton?
The runner,
Oh, I was the TikTok that came up with the axe handles thing. Hello, welcome. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. It was a pull door, not a push. Unlucky for him. The background music is canon in this campaign. Use it into action to adjust the volume. I love it. And then, bro, what the fuck can I make my Ussy? Hi. Does she change? Is that who I think it is? She change her name every time?
With Detect Magic, can I look at the residual magic of the Dimension Door?
Sure, okay.
And see if I can detect a direction? Or...
okay, make me an Arcana check.
Sure.
You have Dimension Door?
Yes.
I would say if you proto-cast Dimension Door and use the spell slot, you can use that to try to divine, recreate what happened here and see which direction it went.
Okay, sure. I'll burn a spell.
It's not going to be anything exact, but it'll give you an idea of where he's gone.
Okay.
So go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
14.
29.
29? He's gone somewhere down and basically straight ahead of you guys. He's somewhere deeper inside this sanctum underneath the tower.
He's still under the sanctum in the tower. Let's go.
Alright, just keep pushing.
Yeah, let's just check out and see. So, there's a doorway and a grate. There's a grate open.
It's like a stone grate, so it's like carved into it. Goes into another room.
So the doorway is the way to go. What's in the doorway?
A door, a stone door. No metal handle or nothing. Just like the other one, there's a groove carved to be a handle.
Okay, quick look at it.
You guys are on a second story, so you're not anywhere near the door. Although, looking left down this long hallway, there is another door that goes left as well. So you could go look at that one. Okay, as you...
Yeah, I was going for...
Okay, both of you guys leap down. It's pretty easy jump.
Sure, I go with that as well.
Superhero.
Plus, I think you guys have fly on you still. So you guys...
I'm gonna... Each door. I'm gonna smell each door.
Okay, there's only one door down here.
There was that one, and then...
That one's still on the story you guys were on before. The balcony goes left and then recessed into the left wall. The balcony one?
Do I know which direction he went?
Well, no, I jumped down. So...
Which door was it? Is in the mostly in the direction that he went?
It's the one on the lower floor.
Okay. He didn't go that other way.
Okay.
He's on the bottom floor.
Okay, as you jump down, and so there's this river that kind of goes in front of you, and you can see it doesn't it's not recessed in the ground. It kind of is a bump over the ground and flows along this
I'm doing everything to avoid stepping in it.
Okay, you go take a run and leap across it, as that is an 18 to hit you.
No.
As you pull back right before you would jump, something tingles this spidey sense as you watch a piece of it come out like a beam, like a rod of this yellow liquid shoot towards you and come up just shy of hitting you as you pull back. As you watch this whole thing start to writhe and move, and the flow stops. You watch it start to bubble as it starts to split off from itself, and you guys would now be able to recognize the train of ochre jellies that was flowing from this room into another one. Let's roll initiative.
We still all get advantage because of my pilot.
True. So good. So powerful.
Okay. Drae.
A natural 20 for 25.
Okay. Lorelei.
18.
Yaikzal.
21.
Wait, what?
And Berrian.
11.
Okay. So that starts us with Drae.
What is it formed into?
It starts to split into 6 ochre jellies.
Are any of them next to each other?
Most of them are next to each other. Not all next to each other, but in this line as they were flowing along the line through this room.
Is there any close to me?
Yaikzal would be the only one near to them. But the room's 20 by 20.
Okay.
So all of them are pretty close to you.
What's that? Close 10. 20.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just trying to figure out what I have for sneak attacky kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, Yaikzal's next to one, so you could sneak attack that one. It's the one that struck at her.
Okay. Yeah, then I will run over, flank it if I can.
You could. You would have to jump over one of the other ones, so you would take at least one attack of opportunity.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That's gonna miss. As a pseudopod shoots out towards you, and you avoid the just hunk of formed flesh that shoots towards you.
What's 9 plus 10?
19.
And then, so I'll stab it with a green flame blade.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Advantage or playing. With my...
Did you roll a 1?
No.
You're good to go.
Okay. So, this one. And then... 5 of these. Five plus 8 plus 9. 13 plus 9, 22. And then the green flame of the green flame blade. Another 9 is 31 damage. Plus
Okay.
6 is 30.
45. Oh no, 37.
37 damage.
Okay, 37 damage let me just look at.
And then the one, if there's one next to it, it also takes fire damage.
Okay. Is any of this lightning or slashing?
No, it's piercing.
Okay, is any of this acid?
No.
Okay. So you slash into that one for 37 damage. As you stab into it with the dagger, it's going to be a little bit higher than that. Go ahead and roll a d8 of fire damage.
8.
Okay, and then the dagger is angry at you, so you take 10.
What did I do wrong?
As you stab into it. Okay. 8. That 8 damage is exactly its remaining HP.
Okay, and then,
As you stab into it and you watch the fire just boil out and blast back at you with acid, like, flying along with it.
And then, because it was a green flame blade, if there's an ooze next to it, that ooze would take 16.
Is it any next to it or one adjacent?
One next to it.
Okay. Right or left?
Right.
Okay.
Obviously.
How much damage?
16.
Okay. Because the flame leaps to that one, and there's an ochre green flame burning there. Anything else from Drae?
My bonus action, and second win.
Okay. Yaikzal.
And also put away my dagger.
As you put it in its sheath.
I'll attack the one to the right. That's a 16 fire damage.
Okay.
Can't wait for it. 26.
26 will hit.
Wait, could I have bonus action right in my sword?
You could have done
Yes.
that at the beginning of the day.
I thought you did that already earlier in the
That's what I
day.
thought. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done it.
Because I do it to my fists and my sword every morning now.
Pretty
because
sure
I'm tired
you-
of doing it.
yeah.
So you're good.
You're good.
Okay. Making
How many of those can you do a day?
As many as you're willing to take damage. I think.
Oh, okay.
And it lasts for the whole day.
Yeah, you just have to take the damage.
That's
Is it 8 hours or the whole day?
I think it's the whole day, like until your next rest.
Rest. Okay.
It's great.
15 damage.
What type of damage?
Whatever.
Slashing.
It could be slash.
Slashing.
Okay.
And then 4 cold.
4 cold and 15 slashing.
What?
4 cold
4
and
cold.
yeah.
This is hard. That means 11 slashing.
Okay.
4
I don't care about the slashing. As you cut into it, and you watch the blade split it as it goes through, and the thing just bisects and separates as the two halves start moving.
I put away my sword.
Just start stomping on
I'm gonna use my fists. Um, 29.
Okay, 29 to hit. That hits.
Yeah, your punch is like almost as good as your sword.
15 damage.
15 damage will destroy one of the two pieces that it is split into.
Go for the other.
So you punch down and you watch it turn into just this oily puddle next to you.
The other one.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit. Yeah.
27.
27 will hit.
Oh, that's not what I'm rolling for. That's not what I'm rolling tray for. Both of them landed outside of the tray. That's not what I have a rolling tray for.
You'll be able to do it when you're older.
Yeah.
That's I said acid is fun. Acid damage is not
11.
fun.
11.
Okay, 11 damage.
Punch.
Punch, and my last punch.
Okay, roll to hit again.
Oh, great. I love this. 14.
That hits.
I do love this.
It has 1 health left, so any damage will be sufficient as you squash that one as well as you just have a splash of this like oily liquid cover your gauntlet.
I like shake it off. I like. She died to acid loss.
You do your best. It's not burning you, but it is like greasy and stuck to you.
It's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Kaina, who is going to step up.
Okay, she would be
She
smart
would've-
enough to
she
see
would also-
the bisect.
Right, she would have seen Yaikzal cut one in half and it not do anything.
She looks like she cut it in half. It's bad that they split, but I accidentally said that the slashing does nothing. That's not immediately apparent to you guys.
Okay.
And with how she rolled, she did not notice.
Sure.
That's going to hit. It will take the psychic damage. She's going to cut into that one.
Which you learn after.
And then it is going to split into 2 next to her. Let's see if she figures... That's a 1. As she turns to one of the new ones that she's cut and is going to cut into that one. It will take psychic damage.
Okay.
Is it big enough to split?
Yeah, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
She's doing her best.
This
They start as large.
Yeah,
so it can split one more time.
Yeah,
I was a player.
as a player,
No
I
excuse.
I'm
Never break
specifically-
character.
specifically saying that.
As you guys see, one of the like large creatures that was like moving in front of her, she like cuts into again as there's now one medium, and then
Too small.
2 small around her. She's done some psychic damage. As Lorelei,
How many can I get around me?
where Kaina is, 3 is the most you can get around you. You would have to move, like jump over one, so she will take an attack of opportunity.
How many should get adjacent to?
3.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. That's gonna miss. She leaps over one of them, and one of the things shoots towards her.
And I'm going to.
I'm just picturing her like a Mario jumping.
Yeah, take a picture of my choice. So yeah, word of radiance. All 3 have to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Take psychic damage.
Wow.
Radiance con save.
God.
Okay. 9, 10, and 12.
All right, they all fail. They all take.
Divine power.
I had my bonus to them. They all take 18 psychic damage.
Okay, that is going to destroy the 2 little ones and injure one of the untouched large ones nearby. As she speaks this word, you see the flash lance into them as they just seem to lose what's holding them together as they turn into this oily goo on the ground.
Light on my laptop, right where my spell list
It's
is.
coming through a perfect little hole. You could actually cover it.
Not worth.
Oh, it's blinding me. I shouldn't have stared at it. That's sunlight.
Now you
I'll
can't
learn
leave
one
your
day.
abilities.
You know, I'd never say I miss winter, but with this lighting, I miss winter.
We can close the blinds a little more.
Yeah, you
Totally
can
doable.
close a
More fun to
little more.
complain.
Anything else from Lorelei?
Yeah, the bonus action cast, spiritual weapon. Let's say like over the one that survived my word of radiance.
Okay.
There's a little like eye symbol matching the one on her forehead appears in the air while it goes.
Zaps down towards it. Because Word of Radiance is a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead and roll to hit.
So 19.
That'll hit.
Whatever. So he takes these guys, some of these ones. Yeah, I have the score. Takes 13 force damage.
13 force damage as that zaps into it, and you can see the electricity zap down and hit it from above.
Sneak attack.
Whole thing seems to like tremble from the raging combat going on within it. Okay, Berrian.
Give me 1 second.
Time's up.
Give me 1 minute.
I will not give you a whole minute.
You're gonna have to wait until I'm reading what I'm reading.
You can do extra damage. If you have advantage, the attack must use finesse or ranged. You don't need advantage if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. It isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage.
Okay, so it's finesse or ranged.
Yeah.
Is anyone beside anything?
Yes. Lorelei is beside one. Kena is beside another.
Okay.
Yaikzal is beside the same one that she is beside.
Okay, so any of the big ones that got hit are dead or no?
There is a big one still alive that Lorelei has been attacking.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay.
Pretty.
13
Hits.
Okay.
They are blobs. It's like the little dudes in Zelda. The little,
Slimes?
yeah, the little jellies that like
Mhm.
go like what?
I'm the only respectable person.
See, he told us yesterday he was going to share with us, which is why I haven't felt bad.
It's still his property.
Property.
6, 4, 5, 1.
16 fire damage.
Also,
Okay.
shout out to my grandma.
So,
This is so much game.
Berrian just kind of like backs off in the corner a little bit and just firebolt.
Okay, that will destroy the one that Lorelei has her thing summoned over as you lance the bolt into it. You see it like sink, and there's this glowing like mustard yellow before it puts out the flame and falls around it. Delivery, thanks. Oh, these are so good. The little like sour Coke bottles.
There's sour Coke bottles.
There's a variety.
There's a
Your bag. And that's Berrian's turn.
Drae. Wait. Them. I deleted the token that had their initiative.
That's fine.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Okay, this one here. It's gonna attack. Drae it is. Drae, that is a 21 to hit you.
Exactly hit.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
They don't have the bonus for it either.
Yeah. Because the armor only works. Like the +2 armor I have is only for within the weird zones.
Okay, that is 6 bludgeoning and 1 acid damage as it slams into you with one of its pseudopods that shoot out from it.
Reduces it by 9.
Okay, you take no damage.
It's like, and it just stops in midair.
This one is going to move up next to Yaikzal. And this is 21 to hit you as well.
Yeah, it hit. But before that, so I'm a reaction thing. The thing that attacked Drae, fight it. It'll do allow me, and if it's within 15 feet, I can go make an attack against it.
Go for it.
Allow me.
Allow, and I have advantage for the rest of my turn until the end of my turn because of this.
Okay.
And,
What's this coming from?
my gloves.
Oh, yeah.
It's a reaction, and I immediately move 15 feet, make one attack against it. On a hit, I have advantage on all attack rolls against it.
Okay. Yeah, it's not forever. It's just
No,
for
it's
your...
until the end of my turn.
Yeah.
27.
Yep. Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fuck. Why can't I walk in the tray? Ah! 12 damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
As it shoots past, and you watch Drae catch it with his force, his like telekinetic force, as this blob is trying to shoot towards him and is hitting his power. Your gloves flash black as you punch down into it as a reaction.
Yeah.
Like, whoa there, bud.
Okay, that one did hit you. Okay, that is 8 bludgeoning damage and 4 acid damage for a total of 12 damage to you.
You have resistance to
The one I
bludgeoning.
dropped in rolling. I have a resistance against bludgeoning.
Yeah, so you're half that.
Yeah,
So it's
4.
4 and then 4.
yeah, so 8 damage total. As this one is going to move up, and it can get just in range to attack either of you, and it's going to go for Drae as well. That is a 15 to hit Drae. As Drae, you are up.
Drae's up again.
This is too cheery. I was going to keep it on adventuring because it's not a very scary combat, but
It's like
it's a little too cheery.
it's like seeing Yaikzal dance. It's like
Don't need too many of them. Don't need too many of them. I'm not.
Very Mario Sunshine.
she's doing
No,
this
if I
dance.
trust you, I just.
Isaac, she's doing the
Here, roll.
Little away.
Okay, Drae. Still next to one that's next to someone?
Yep.
Okay.
He has 2 options in that
I
regard.
pull out my rapier. My backup blade for when
Okay.
the dagger's being a piece of shit.
Yep.
Runa.
And then I will stab down into it with a green flame.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
I'll
I'm gonna say that you probably take the full health, the large one, that moved up because it's next to. Oh yes, please, because it's next to another one. So green
Sure,
flame will work
perfect.
against someone.
Steady aim for advantage.
Thanks.
25
Take a little
to
care
hit.
package. 25 will hit.
Okay.
Happy birthday! Everybody say happy birthday to Brody.
Happy birthday.
Yesterday. We're coming back to celebrate this weekend.
We're gonna drink.
Yeah.
Drink juice, because we're.
Sponsored
Don't
by,
lie to anybody.
Sponsored by Tropicana.
Don't lie.
Juice with alcoholic content.
Fermented juice.
5. 5 is 30 points of damage.
Wow.
I'm a math minor, I promise.
Ban robes.
As you stab into that one, and how much damage jumps to the next one?
12.
12 points of damage to the other one as well. Okay. That brings us to Yaikzal. You now have 3 next to you in various
The
configurations.
one I hit earlier still up.
Yes.
So I do 5d6 full.
Grab them from here. I don't care. I got so many dice. See, this is why you have so many dice. Some people don't bring as many dice.
Because I'm a responsible person.
Shut up.
I have a pound of dice in my backpack, so
You
I
can't.
also have a pound of dice over here.
yeah.
We're good.
You're the odd one out.
Why? Sorry.
Ow!
What's going on?
I'm attacking.
We should get our money back on that stand.
I have tax money coming in, and I'm gonna get us stands.
25!
That helps with me, like, perfect.
25.
25 hits.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Isaac's mic stand is a single piece of cardboard with a little slot bent into it.
Holding up a camera stand for a desk, a desk webcam that has had a microphone attachment duct taped to it.
McDonald's starts are glorious. Let's move on.
It's not as cool as my mic stand. 14 damage.
Just wait, I have to fix this. It no longer functions.
Oh no.
You might want to mute the microphone so it doesn't blah blah blah every time you touch it.
We're like, why does it sound like he's running his mic over sandpaper?
Someone who's into ASMR is just like, damn it!
It's like, yeah, there's this Twitch channel I go to. They say they play D&D, but really what they do is they just take their mics and just put it in a cardboard box filled with styrofoam pelts and stir it around for an hour.
This is functional.
That was an egg carton or a drink tray.
So where did I put it? I don't know where I...
Knock it over.
My little piece of cardboard with microphone attachment has been replaced for an A&W drink tray as a fourth leg to my unstable mini tripod there. Nothing can go wrong. Okay, Yaikzal, how much damage?
14.
14 damage is enough to destroy that one
Next
as
How
it
many
turns
are
into an oily puddle. 2 are left.
Am I still surrounded? Like,
There's still 2 next to you.
could I try to move past them and through the door?
You could. You'll take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Dirty 20 to hit. And a 14. The dirty 20 doesn't hit?
Dirty 20 does hit.
Does hit, okay.
14 does hit.
Okay, I thought I heard a no. Okay, so that's 7 bludgeoning damage and 4 acid damage. So you take 3 bludgeoning and 4 acid for a total of 7 damage.
I'm going to move to the door.
Okay, you step up to the door.
I was wondering, could I make it so if they attack me, the acid also hits the door?
It's made completely out of stone. And the
Like
ground is
the
also
dry.
made out of stone. You'd be able to surmise fairly quickly that they are not able to melt stone.
Okay. Just flash. How far was the door?
Took you about 10 feet of movement.
I'm back.
Okay, as you run back to where you started.
Listen, I'm a monk. I can do that.
Yeah, no problem.
I attack.
Okay.
14.
14 hits.
Hot one somewhere. 11 damage.
Ride the ooze wave, bro. Okay, 11 damage. That one is still just barely standing as you hurl your fist into it. It like ripples as you slam into it.
15.
15 will hit.
12 damage.
That will destroy that one.
And my last attack.
As you give it a low like kick to what would be somebody's ankles, but it's just more blob as it like bursts sideways like a thin coating breaking and the liquid inside flows out.
My last attack to whatever is closest.
Yeah, this is the last one standing.
14.
Hits.
$13 damage.
15 damage. Okay, that brings us to Kena, who's going to step up to this one. Hits.
Who still hasn't learned?
Still has not learned.
It's fine, Tina. We all make mistakes.
It is going to
We should have told her.
break into 2. She's going to attack the same one she just hit.
Actually, is there a way I could have told her?
Hit. Nope.
Sorry, I'm good at AoE.
Yeah, there's like 12 seconds. I wouldn't have even computed it for her.
As now there are 3. As Lorelei is up.
Going to run into the middle of all 3 of them. I don't know why I'm rushing. And I'm going to word radiance.
If you want to get to all 3 of them, you're going to have to take another attack of opportunity.
Give your best shot.
Dirty 20.
Fuck.
Is that it? That's 10 bludgeoning
Windows to 5.
and 3 acid.
I'm gonna reaction. Go attack it.
Didn't miss.
It doesn't have to miss.
Oh, it just has to attack a friend?
Yeah, it just has to attack.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a great ability.
It does use up charges of the glove,
Yes.
though.
21.
21 will hit. I don't think you can do less than 2 damage, so that will destroy that one.
Perfect.
And the remaining 2 have to make
Con saves.
Constitution save.
12 and an 8.
Both take 11 points of psychic damage.
That will destroy both of them. As you guys can see, the last, like the tail edge of this is pulled through the grate, and there's more of them that have like moved into the other room, as it was just this portion of the like river of them that stopped.
Onward.
As you guys hear a kind of sharp grating noise as the like glass thing set in the wall opens up, and you watch. You can't really see it, but you can feel a gust of air flow into this room, and it stays open for a good like 20 seconds, seeming to blow in air before it shuts again. Sure, yeah.
What is
It's air. As you guys would be able to have the sense that keeping slimes, this area is sealed airtight except for the occasional air pushed in by some machinery on the other side of what this glass is. As you guys have a few ways you could try to get deeper into this. There are the doors that seem to be the intended way to get through this and to get between rooms. Or you could try to break into the inner workings, the things that move the air, move the food, move the waste around here. How would you guys like to go about?
maybe not the thing that moves the food
Can I-
and waste?
Go to the door and sniff it, like I was planning on sniffing.
Yeah, you head up to the door and sniff.
You went through the door.
Lorelai would still have seen visibility.
Yeah, nothing invisible around you.
Perception check.
Yes, please.
With me. Natural 20!
Sure, 20, you don't smell anything by the door, except for the acrid
Silver.
smell of the oozes.
So, like, nothing indicating he went through this?
He
No?
dimension doored
I know,
from
but
the
like,
balcony. So he skipped
Still,
skipped a
no,
number
but
of
if he
doors.
went down and opened the door.
Yes, he dimension doored the 10-foot drop and
Yeah,
opened
obviously, gosh.
the
Don't you love when your DM condescends to you?
Yeah. This is the workplace I work in.
door. And you don't even get paid well to do it.
Welcome to being a female in an all-male workplace.
Listen. All right.
No, don't listen to him. They make those jokes all the time. So if he says shit, you don't listen to it because they do this all the time. They do not get the right to be like, well, I put my foot down here.
So you guys would have a fairly clear sense at this point. If you guys continue on pushing through doorways, you're likely to encounter more of what you found upstairs. Magical traps, spells guarding things. You might be able to avoid some of those by going into the inner workings, but who knows where you'll end up with those.
It
poses their own dangers.
Skip past stuff or just barrel through it.
I say we fast. But she's running as we're
I like
talking.
cheating.
I also.
Sure, cheating it is.
I will.
Don't quote me on that. Just.
She pulls out a notebook. I'm not quoting anything.
So we can go down the air passage.
Just the little quotation marks being drawn.
So we can go down the air passage.
You'd have to wait for it to open again, but yes.
What is it that's opening and closing?
It is a glass shield.
Okay, cool. And you said that the air is something that, like, would I know anything about air and slimes?
No,
Like
it's
studies
more
or-
that this is like a hermetically sealed sanctum. So,
Protecting the slimes.
well, preventing them from getting out. So they keep things sealed because they can change their shape and move through things, but they have to pump air in, otherwise it would quickly become a death chamber with no oxygen.
I mean, it sounds like fun, but I feel like, you all are very acrobatic and whatever.
Yeah. Also, he's moving as we're talking, so we need to. get
Well,
on.
we have to wait for that, or we can try and go this way. I just don't want to be a liability.
You're never alive.
Let's go down the air chute.
I'm a Lora liability.
Let's go down the air chute.
Okay.
Is it just a glass thing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now can you break it?
Not really great, as she
Sorry.
like holds up her
I meant
sword.
to say Yaikzal.
I could try.
Try to give it a punch.
Do I like
One
tease it?
thing I will say before you do that is Berrian, roll me an Arcana check.
That's going to be a 17.
Okay, so one thing I will mention is something you would know is by breaking this, although it's only one exit, it does create a possibility of some of the slime things down here escaping the sanctum.
To where?
However, they can get above ground. Like, it's sealed to keep them from getting out.
Okay. How long?
I'm not saying that would stop you. I'm just saying that is something you guys would want to consider.
Okay. Well, let's just go. Let's wait for it to open and then let's go.
Okay.
As you guys hear a grating a few moments later as it
I run.
opens. Okay, make me an athletics check.
Alright.
We're going through.
Everybody running to jump through, make me an athletics check to try to push against the gust of wind.
10.
That's enough.
Oh.
It's not that strong.
You got a 5.
I fail. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me look. I might not fail.
Very cute.
I'm going to go back to adventure music.
Like little like cowbell.
I don't fail.
What's your total?
10.
Yeah, that's enough.
Drae got a 24.
Definitely enough.
Well, I got a 16.
Okay, now it's safe. As you guys go pushing through, and it doesn't stay open incredibly long, but it's definitely enough time for the 6 of you to climb in there and muscle your way into what is a fairly cramped corridor. You guys are like bent over double and like turned sideways to slide along this. You can see to your left, it seems to widen out a little bit, and to the right, it splits off into 2 different directions, staying rather cramped the whole way.
Level or open or declining? Any of them?
The one to the right is so it splits off, and one of those ways that it splits off is a like an opening in the ground.
Okay. We want to go down.
Well, this brings back memories.
Barely squeak by. She's so large right now.
As you get over to what is essentially like a splitting off point, it goes right, it goes left, and it drops straight down.
We have fly. Go, go, go.
Drop.
Okay, you fly down. As you drop down below, you would find yourself in an equally crushed area, except one of the walls, instead of being stone, is now glass. As you can see, a blue liquid seems to fill a glass room that is about 20 by 20 as well, like the last one. You can see it's not completely still. The top kind of undulates a little bit. And you can see at the bottom of it is a mound of coin that seems to be sitting caught against a grate underneath it that the water is not flowing through. But there's just a massive amount of gold coins and platinum and things.
Could I look and see if there's like a mechanism in the room or in this area?
Feels like a trap.
You can see from where you are, there's a grate above it. There's a big, like 10 by 10, fairly wide grate. You'd be able to stand on it, but you could definitely put your arm through it if you needed to. But seems to have some mechanisms up there. And then on the opposite side of you guys, there's a hallway that cuts beside this glass on the opposite side of it.
You see her look at it, like looking like we should ignore it. That's probably acid. So let's go. she'll continue going by,
Okay,
longingly
follow.
gazing at it.
Very big of you.
I am huge.
Okay, as you guys follow after her, I just need to see what is actually in there.
Everything's acid.
As you guys squeak along this, are you going left or right? To the right would be the direction that you had felt the presence go before.
I would say to the right.
Okay.
To the right. Everything you want in a box to the right.
As you guys push along to the right, who's taking the lead? Yaikzal. I'm going to need an intelligence or wisdom saving throw, your choice.
I'm very good fighter.
Still better than intelligence.
If we're like in a line, like Lorelai would be close to you get a +2.
What's the range?
10 feet.
Is Lorelai going...
I like in my mind it was Yaikzal, Lorelai, Drae to catch Lorelai, well, the very end.
Okay. Yeah, if everyone's fine with that much.
21.
Yeah. 21, as you hear a noise kick up beside you, and you look as you see some fan blades start to... And you pull back just as a gust of wind throws through the area you were standing, and you hear the grating of glass as you would have been forced into a room along the side. You guys are past that initial glass room that you guys were in, and you would have been thrown into some room where you can see a couple almost egg-like spheres of this ochre jelly.
So, we're not going that way.
You can keep going. You can just wait for the air to quit, or you could jump into the airstream and get thrown into the room.
Oh, wait. Yeah. She's just standing
Sure.
there. She's like, yeah, there's eggs in the air. And I don't want either.
Which way it goes down, right?
So would I know that it went further? Or would it have
It
been
just
on the
goes,
shovel?
it just goes into a room with eggs.
You don't have an exact compass of where to go, but you guys are just trying to push on at this point. You've chosen a direction, and it hasn't split off again since then. Okay, as you keep pushing through this, and you get to an area where this sort of air chamber you've been in ends, and you can see there is a foil piping system that comes here. There's a couple of rips in it where you can see a almost like a jello push through whatever the food that's getting pumped down here is going through this. So you guys can either try to find a room to get into, or you can cut your way into the feed system and crawl around and whatever awaits there.
I'd rather not.
No.
No.
Okay. You've passed the room with the eggs. The other room you would have seen would have been...
Water.
There was that one. Although you'd probably need to go to the second floor to find a way into that, because it was a taller room. And then the other one was just an empty stone room. Okay. So you guys wait for the air to kick on, and then are you guys just jumping in, letting the air push you out one at a time?
Sure.
Okay. As you guys, as it opens, limited amount of time, jump in and get spit out into the room. As you guys hit the ground and you immediately notice the stone you're standing on, something's wrong as your feet are sinking into it.
We have the fly.
Is going to make an attack on each of you.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 16 to hit Yaikzal. That is a... Wait, what's their bonus? That's an 11 to hit Lorelei.
Yes,
A 19 to hit Drae.
yes.
A dirty 20 to hit Berrian.
This is
And that's going to hit Kana.
just rolling with advantage.
It is, yeah. It gets one surprise attack on you guys. Okay, as that's going to hit her for 2 bludgeoning, 5 acid. So she's going to take 4 damage. As you guys start to fly, does anybody not have fly?
No.
Will do.
Okay, it will be wearing off not in the not very distant future. As you guys all fly up, and it reaches towards, and you can see these tendrils coming up, trying to wrap around you, and one manages to grab onto Kana's boot as she pulls up and out of it. And you guys can see as she pulls out, there's some acid burns around her ankle, and little metal buttons on her boots have just liquefied and are flowing down the outside of it.
Yum.
As let's roll initiative.
Ew.
As the whole ground starts to writhe and the facade of stone fades, as it is now just a massive gray coating along the floor, and you can see the walls start to writhe as well.
Advantage.
Drae.
Drae got a 24. Got that 20.
Yaikzal.
18.
Lorelei.
21.
Okay, and Danny got a nat 20.
24, yeah.
Okay. Berrian, you are up first.
Does it look like it's one single thing, or is it a bunch of little ones?
This is like a massive like hive of creature.
Okay. Would you say we're adjacent to it?
You could get adjacent to it.
I don't need to be, but I'm saying, would you say we're adjacent to it with the walls and everything?
No, everyone's flown up, and the room's big enough that nobody's adjacent to it at the moment.
16.
Lots. 25.
That'll hit.
26.
Nine, 4, 8.
21 fire damage.
21 fire damage. Okay. As you watch the flame hit it, and it burns across it for a few moments before snuffing out a little early, as fire seems to be only partly effective against it.
Okay, so it has resistance to the fire.
Anything else, Berrian?
Yeah, I'm going to and a shade is. Oh no, I already did that. Never mind. I'm just gonna swoop down and give a slash.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
The Mario Kart track, that's a 5.
It sounds like
Mario.
17.
it sounds like Wii Sports to me. 17.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay.
This is all made by that D&D guy, D20 music or something. I think it's D20
He's
music.
on the Mario.
Yeah, he was playing a bunch of Mario Kart.
That's going to be 14 damage, magical.
Okay, that is what type of damage?
Slashing.
Okay.
Does it split? Does it
Splits in
resist it?
None of the above.
Okay. Is it just normal damage?
Normal damage. You cut into it and you watch this like slit appear on it before ooze pours in to fill it, but it seems to have damaged it.
Yeah, I float back up.
Okay, you will take an attack of opportunity.
Mobility.
Oh,
No opportunity attack.
okay, as you fly back up. Drae, you're up.
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Drae, you're up.
Sorry, yeah.
It's very distracting.
We might have to switch a song so we can focus.
Wow.
I'm gonna remove that one from the playlist.
It's so great!
It's not. No. It's not.
Okay, Drae is going to, no one is next to it yet?
No.
Which one was that? This one?
And dropping everything.
No.
Where's your... God, did you kick my dice away?
I think it was Spike.
You
Yeah.
steal it! Give me my dice back! Drae's gonna fly down, hold a... You saw fire kind of
Didn't work.
not do much, so he's gonna hold a booming blade for when someone else gets close to it. He like gets up next
Okay.
to it and is like waiting for it to get distracted.
You fly down next to it and wait for somebody to come up. As Lorelei is up.
Lorelei is going to get nowhere near it.
Smart.
Help him out. How long has it been since the slime fight?
Like 12, 15 minutes?
Okay. She is just going to sacred flame from the air
Okay.
into its brain, whatever brain it has.
So did you say 10 or 15 minutes from the slime fight?
Yes, yeah, you guys have been like crawling through cramped
Yeah,
quarters.
we no longer have fly.
Oh,
Fly is... Yeah, no.
as everybody is standing in the ooze currently then.
That
Okay,
gets
so
straight
then
just booming
I'll,
blades it.
Okay.
And I'll also roll my sneak.
Which he gets to do with advantage because he can now steady aim instead of moving.
What's that?
3
Take another 3 fire damage.
Okay.
as
Is anybody wearing any non-magical metal?
No.
no. Lorelei's little dagger
Okay.
is not magic.
Okay.
would do it at most.
Yeah, any non-magical weapons you have on you or armor that are metal.
My armor's
Okay.
magical, my weapons are magical.
All my weapons are magic.
So any extra damage this thing is taking?
Yeah, so let's say like 20. Still with my rapier. Say 26 to hit.
Okay, that hits. Is your rapier magical?
It isn't.
Okay, damage please.
Hold on.
Poor little rapier.
Yeah.
I only got 2 now.
Yeah, this is like from the beginning of the campaign. We have matching swords.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
DM doesn't like this.
7. Yeah, you'd rather me.
Oh yeah, this is the DM for sure.
Hey, chat.
7.
let's
Does
get some-
thunder damage do anything different to it?
Where's the DM emotes?
Thunder damage. Thunder damage would be normal.
I doubt it's gonna move, but you see like electricity crackle along it.
Damage.
New. 12, 18 plus 7 is 25 plus 5 is 30 points of damage.
Okay. And that's all thunder and piercing?
Yeah.
Okay, as you stab into it and the whole thing kind of vibrates around the point, you watch them like a little like sludge of mud shoot up from the point. As you pull back, your now tipless rapier. It is so your rapier now has a -1, as it is permanently damaged. It is a -1 to damage rolls, not to hit.
And I'm like, a ball.
Okay. Anything from Lorelei?
Lorelei is going to. Okay, just D&D Beyonding. She's just gonna word of radiance. Seems
Okay.
seems like the most effective when you're surrounded by something. Has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. That is a 15.
Fail. That is 20 points of psychic damage.
20 points of psychic damage. Okay. As you feel the whole thing shake, no noise comes from it, but the whole creature seems to be like recoiling in pain. It just turns into this trembling along the surface of it. Okay, nah. Stabbing down. Okay, that is going to hit. What's her bonus to damage? Okay, that is going to be 17 damage as she pulls her blade back up and the tip is melted off of it as well. She says, No!
Her face sword?
Her face steel blade.
Oh, it's not magical. It's just a cool iron.
Oh no.
As she is not going to make her second attack. Oh. Stop this. I don't know. I need to buy something for... Or not. It just switches to radio's my only option for a second and then works. She's not going to take her second attack as Yaikzal, you're up.
I'm gonna hand her my light greatsword that like lights up, so she has something to deal with.
She will not take it from you.
We need to fight. I know it sucks, but you're gonna have to deal with this for now until we fix that.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, Yaikzal.
Oh yeah. Go guys. Roll 16.
She will reluctantly take it from you and like wince as she does and put the face steel blade on her back.
Thank you. And I'm going to cold breath.
Okay. I'm not going to allow it a saving throw. There's no way this. It's everywhere.
It's,
Um,
it's everywhere.
It
Uh,
dodges.
go ahead and roll damage. It is resistant to cold damage, however.
Oh,
Sad.
poison, moist.
Just when you think it might be a good ability.
Yeah.
So you hit it for quarter damage.
I don't know.
Triple resistance.
I'm right next to you.
If the mic can pick you up,
She might be on top.
No, she can't hear when we use our man voices.
no, it's guys. It's guys who don't listen to girls. What are you
I
talking?
don't know. We
20
adopted
down.
20 damage. Uh,
6'5".
So that is tickling damage as you blow over it and you watch parts of it start to like gather frost on it, but doesn't freeze over like you expect, as whatever this like liquid it's made out of seems to be resistant to freezing.
What is this stuff?
And is there like anywhere like on the walls I could grab? Or like can I search
It's covering the walls as well.
Okay. Is there anywhere I could see that has like any way up?
Yes, yeah, there is a like recessed partway up the wall opposite to where you guys came through, is a like an access hatch that seems to be like it's like a stone hatch that could be pushed open, almost like a dog door.
Could I like step of the wind there? Could I shadow step there?
You could run up to it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to run up.
Yeah.
You're a monk. You can run anywhere.
Yeah, you can run up walls, so you can, even with half movement, which you are on this, I'm pretty sure you have enough movement to run up and get to there.
And I could bonus act down.
Yeah, so you get up and you're like hanging on the lip of this thing. You can see again a like recess in the stone that acts as the handle.
And then I'll try to push open next.
Okay. That brings us to this thing, which is going to attack each of you. Danny, that's a 14.
Go to town.
7 on Yaikzal. 5 on Kana.
So now we're at town.
16 on even Drae. And a 16 on Lorelei. Okay, that's going to miss all of you, but you're all going to take some acid damage because you are literally inside it. As everybody takes 7 acid damage, except Kana, who will take 3.
Is that something I could reduce?
Not really, no. What are you going to wear? Telekinetic shoes? You could just see like air like around it where telekinesis has pushed it out. Okay, Berrian, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, this is dumb. Shadow right beside me. That's my action.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
My shade will take its turn.
Okay.
And it'll attack.
How does this thing look? Does it?
It
seem
looks
like
like a
Looks like
just
the
like
floor.
a shade version of like me, like an elf kind of thing. Like a think of like somebody's shadow on the ground that just like stood up. It's like 3D, but it looks like 2D, 3D.
Okay.
Oh, I think it was Peter Pan coming by with like sewing materials. Like, get back!
Natural.
God.
What a nice
As it reaches down and stops right as its clawed, like shadowy form would reach through where your foot is underneath. You're like, no, wait! As it stops, having been moments from piercing into both of you. Right.
What an idiot.
That brings us to Drae.
Okay. Love my stupid spite dagger.
Okay.
Seems aptly named.
Yep.
I'm sorry I used you to open the door. Work with me.
Carry on.
I'm gonna carve some slime.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
With thunder.
Okay.
Oh, and I took damage from it, so this is a +3/+3 weapon.
That's true.
With mental math.
Some long mental math.
You know what?
Are you rolling to hit?
Yeah.
You need to not roll a 1.
Okay. No, I'm thinking whether I want moving like.
Okay. I'm like, hey, I don't care. I don't care what your math to hit. Don't roll a 1.
Oh,
8.
poor shade.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack twice.
'Kay.
So first is a
Did you roll a 1?
million.
Yes.
That's these.
That's
12 plus 11 is 23 on 5d6.
Go ahead and roll a d8 for fire damage.
I fucking hate. I'm just gonna leave this dagger at the bottom of this ooze pile. I swear to God. So 3.
Okay, so 3 extra fire damage, and 6 extra to you. As it does not get more angry with you, you seem to have appeased it at least a bit, because it was burning even hotter as you pulled it out, and you spoke to it, and it lessened, but it is still upset with you.
Okay, and I got 4 there, plus 5 plus 3 is 8, so 23 plus 4 is, plus 8 is 35 points of damage on the first.
Okay. We'll take a little less from the fire, so, because that'll be
I'm
half.
counting that.
Oh, okay. So I'll just do 36 then.
Yeah.
That is enough as you stab down, and there's a boom of thunder through it as it ripples, and you watch the whole thing pull away from you as it retreats from around you guys and pulls onto the walls. You guys are away from you too, as there's now these conspicuous gaps in this flowing liquid that seems to stick to everything here, and you guys are standing on the actual stone beside and below as the room pulls away from you guys.
Can we walk around and look for hatches that go down?
Oh no, Yaikzal found the hatch.
She found a hatch in the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the wall.
Yes.
I was just curious if it was on the floor.
You guys are kind of in the center of this, so it's spread out in there's a 20-foot radius kind of. There is some stuff underneath this that you guys will be able to see. There is scattered coin. There is what looks like some sort of geode, like a crystal geode. And then there is also a statue. There is it's a figurine of a fox with a woman's face.
Can I grab the figurine and say,
Yeah.
let's grab the stuff and cheese it?
Yeah, I'm gonna snag the geode.
Okay, you pick up the geode. If you guys want, you can grab as much of the coin as you guys can carry.
Mage hand prestidigitation, dustpan.
That still won't get all of it. There's over 1,000 coins scattered here.
He's holding the bag of holding, and I'm just
If you guys want, you can take time to fill it, or you guys can are you guys doing this as you move out, or are you stopping here to fill your bag?
We can come back. Let's just grab the 2 important
Yes,
things.
trying to open the door.
Okay, you cannot get it to open. It will not budge. And then you realize it's full.
Guys, they roll perception checks.
Okay.
To see if they notice that while they're picking up coin.
So 12?
19.
Lorelei got a million. She got a nat 1.
Thank God, the only person I cared about who saw.
God, hey, at least Yaikzal's doing something useful. Guys, come on!
Yaikzal looks at Berrian and Lorelei
I will say this. Our nat 1 to crit ratio today is god awful.
I rolled a natural 20 on something that didn't matter.
Yeah, I rolled 1 crit, she's rolled 1 crit. We've
I
rolled
one
together.
Crit, I think on
One
initiative.
crit. Yeah, we've rolled 6 or 7 nat 1.
As this pulls open, and you'd be able to recognize the smell of the feeding chamber. The same sort of stuff you guys saw before.
I am regretting our choice of.
There's food.
It's not.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay. You are all in. There's kind of a film of slime that covers it as you go in.
Middle, so everyone gets a bonus.
Yaikzal's the only one who can fit at the moment. As Yaikzal, you come in, it seems to go to the right and fall downwards as you're moving through what is essentially a movable metal tube here. It seems to go off to the left in a straight path, and then you can also see above you. There's a smell of fresh air coming through as it seems to connect to the tunnels you guys were in before on the floor above, just straight up from here.
Can I do this and look
imagine like wet dog food. But not like wet food, like somebody took dog food, grinded it up, and mixed it with water. It's like dry dog food sludge.
Moving on.
No, Danny likes to describe food in great detail.
Yeah.
You know,
As
right, I will
you
allow this.
can no,
I
it's
will
not
allow this.
it's not fun then.
I
You'll
will
allow it.
allow this because I understand.
No, you know what? He's earned it. As you feel it touch your tongue and the
I don't want this!
the granules
Heavenly
break
structure,
apart across your
moist
tongue.
I just want to see if it would poison me!
It does not
Give me
poison
acid
you.
damage, that's all I wanted to know!
It's giving you psychic damage instead.
Yeah, that's mental trauma.
You've been given a pedigree.
She only thinks of Berrian describing all his food.
Yeah, so those who don't know, Dan had a running joke that we could not dissuade him from of like
Dad?
trying to describe his food in this like incredibly annoying detail.
No.
It started as a caterpillar once and ended as a waffle. I don't.
Yeah.
You guys, think of the figurative,
Okay.
You guys, I had to get around it. I had to pretend a cat or something was going through a landscape and something traveling across to all of a sudden pull it back and it was a caterpillar on a piece of bread. That was a mindfuck. Come on.
Okay, just gonna yell out, Berrian, did he go down, or up, because there's fresh air?
Would I know roughly where I'm going?
Like this level or lower.
Yeah. This level or lower?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
going,
let's go down.
Going down.
Hey, as you guys, it's
All
like
eyes in the middle.
you're like so before you were like crawling through this. Now you're like wiggling down these passages. Luckily, it's lubricated with this like slimy film. Okay, as you guys go further down, so you're in the lead. I am going to need a strength saving throw, please.
No, you don't get a bonus for that.
I just can't grab dice, I can't roll dice. Whatever.
You know what? You should buy more, I think. Is the solution.
8. As you can see, it's like even with your dark vision, there's like a dark spot up ahead, and the like brackets that have been holding this are getting like further and further apart as you're in this like dipping portion, and you feel a give way underneath you as you suddenly falling downwards. With your monk fall, you hit the ground, and I'll say you're fine. The rest of you also need to make a strength saving throw as this rip rapidly travels up the thinner portion of this like foil tube. I'll be fine.
Drae got a 16, Lorelei got a 6.
Okay, that is a failure for Lorelei.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Success, and
I
then
got my feet.
and a failure for Kana. So I will allow a acrobatic check for half damage from Drae with a 16.
I mean, we got to go down.
What does it look like when we're spewed forth from the food pipe? Birthed, one might say.
Okay. So, how did you get on your acrobatics?
26.
Okay, so 32 damage becomes 16 for you. Danny takes none, and then it is 32 and 16 for Kana and her respectively. As some of it is from the fall, the rest is from the pillar that she slams into as she, like, breaking her fall, this, like, maybe, like, 2-foot diameter pillar coming out of the ground.
Disappeared.
As you guys hit the ground, and you seem to be... You good?
Yeah. Just a moment.
As you guys stand up, and you seem to be in a rather deep room. It's not very wide. It's quite tall. It's about a 15-foot wide room. It opens up to about a 30-foot diameter sphere where you guys have landed. And then you can see up ahead a massive set of double doors at the front. There are arcane scroll work carved into them. And you guys can see there are 7 pillars around you guys. 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and 1 set right in the middle of the pathway that leads to this door. and you can see one of them has a statue sitting on it, a fox with a woman's face. As you guys stand up and look about, there's the burst kind of like piping up above that seems to try to wrap back up into the ceiling. It seems like you guys would have been crawling upwards at this point. And then scattered around you are a few more of these statues that seem to have been knocked off of the pedestals around here.
How many?
There are 6 in total, including the one that's on the pedestal.
Okay, then we have one extra.
Yes.
I start picking them up.
Okay.
I hate puzzles.
Okay, you start grabbing
Are
them.
they any different, or are they the same?
They look pretty similar at a casual glance. You can
Put them on
look
the
at them more carefully if you want.
I just don't want to pick them.
Okay, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay, actually, does this have anything to do with Fae, Fiends, or Undead?
It does not.
God, it'll happen.
One day.
One day. 18.
Okay. There is 2 things different about them. One, you can't really see it, but you feel something a little weird on the back of one, and you're not sure what it is, but then when you feel the other one, it's a little different. And you can, like, carefully rub your hand over it, and you can feel they have faintly carved into them a rune. What languages does everybody speak?
Draconic and Common.
Draconic, Common?
Elvish, Sylvan, Celestial, Infernal, Abyssal.
Okay.
Undercommon.
I got.
We'll just assume it's encompassed by people here. Okay, so you're not sure what language it's in.
Okay, it's different.
The other thing you would notice, just by chance, is 2 of them, when they face each other, you watch the eyes both flash red. There's just like eyes carved on them, and they both faintly glow red for a moment before you turn them away from each other.
They don't like each other either.
Oh,
This is a puzzle.
hold on. Can I go and see if I can read the stuff on the back?
Then I would need to know what languages you speak. Also, you can't see them. She's told you that there's something on them, but...
Okay, I look at the one that I have.
Okay. With her telling you where it is, you feel the back and you can feel that groove along it. What languages do you speak?
I cast comprehend languages.
Okay. As you feel over it, and it says not self.
Not.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Not self.
Puzzles and
Not self. I'm having a hard time. Sorry.
Not self.
Not self.
Yeah.
Okay, would I be able to know the kind of directions we are in right now?
If somebody wants to make me you can all make me a survival check.
Sure.
I always check to see why I could have advantage, and it's never Fae, Fiends, or Undead.
10.
17.
26.
Laura and Drae both got 16.
Okay, so all of you, except for Kanok, who's completely oblivious to this, would have a general idea of what direction's what.
But that way.
Okay, so I know which one is not south.
I mean, you know which way is north.
How can I possibly
Sorry, we just know which way is north.
Yes, which
Okay.
means you know which way all of the directions
Alright,
are,
let's
because
do
that's
the
how
Okay.
north works.
Yeah, let's read the other statues.
Okay, so there are 2 statues that say northern, 2 statues that say southern, and then there is 1 statue that says not south, like you found.
Yeah.
And then 1 statue says picky,
Picky.
and the other
Okay.
one says not picky.
With the picky one, can I face it? Can I take other ones and see how it reacts eyes-wise?
As you notice, this one seems to react poorly with both of the ones that say southern on it.
It doesn't like south.
Okay, Picky doesn't like south.
Okay.
Turn it away.
So I'm gonna. So how many?
It also reacts poorly to the not picky one.
And
Doesn't
also,
like not picky.
okay,
Okay. So how many pedestals are there?
There are 7
And
pedestals.
one in the middle.
So yes. Yeah.
6
So
around.
7 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the 2 on the north that are like that are the north ones.
Okay.
2 on the south that are the south ones,
Okay.
and then there's 2 that are picky. That's a not picky and picky.
Yeah.
And then there's
So you've got let's put it this way. You've got one in the middle. You've got 2 due north, which the tunnel runs north to south. So you've got 2 flanking the hallway.
Yeah.
2 east and west.
Yeah.
2 flanking the hallway in the opposite direction, and then the one in the middle.
Okay, so we have 2 north, 2 south, picky, not picky. What's the other one?
Not south.
okay. So look, so we have north, south, picky, not picky, and the one in the middle.
How do not south and picky react?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No reaction.
What is
What if the red eyes is good?
what does the one in the middle say?
There's not one in the middle.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the one that says not south in the middle,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna so when I have
Which way do you face it?
I'm not worried about that yet.
Okay.
North.
The 2 on the north and the 2 on the south.
Yeah.
Okay, so picky doesn't like not picky.
Or south. So what if we turn picky to face towards
So
one of the north
When
ones?
I look at the north ones and I try facing the north one to one of the south ones, does it turn red with one of them?
No effect.
Other one?
No effect.
Okay, I turn the picky to one of the north ones.
No effect.
I turn not picky to one of the north ones.
No effect.
I turn all of them to different ones and see if anything comes up.
That's a lot of permutations.
How do east and west react?
There are none of them have east or west written on them.
So it's literally just straight. There's no side ones.
There are pillars, northernly, southerly, east and west, center. But as for the actual statuettes, there's nothing that
I
says any
put
of that.
not south on like an eastern west thing,
Sure.
and I face it towards.
The ones on the side all face inwards. They have a
Yeah,
groove
yeah.
on them that they turn towards, so you don't get to choose which way they face. It's only the middle one that's able to rotate.
What if I put picky in the middle, facing inward?
Okay.
And put these guys, like the not south, on like east facing picky.
Okay.
What if that happens? Or do I have to put all of them on? I try putting all of them on them and see what happens.
Okay, so you're doing the south 2 in the south, the north 2 in the north. You're doing picky in the middle.
Yeah, and
You're
then
doing not south on east.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're doing not picky on west.
Yeah, I want it. Is there a way I could, because it's not facing picky at all?
Nope.
Wait, maybe I put picky on the side. And I
Okay.
put not picky in the middle because he doesn't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
So put picky on the side. Which way are you facing? Not picky in the middle.
So seems to be
Okay.
a common theme.
He's facing south. Okay, so north, picky, not south, south.
You're doing great.
As you see not south, the eyes flash red, and I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Do you have +2? Oh no, I don't think I need that anyone while I did this. 13.
That is a
Not
failure.
13, 17.
That is a success.
Holy! What?
That is a success.
Oh my god.
The rest of you?
Drae got a 10.
7.
Earl, I got a 31.
Okay. And Kana also fail. As that is 22 psychic damage on a failure and 11 on a success.
Wow, yeah, we can't play that game for long.
As it flashes, all of them begin to vibrate. It's not them, it's the pillars that start to vibrate, and this awful noise rings through and grates against you.
Can I look at the pillars
Uh-huh.
and like investigate them?
Sure, go ahead and make an investigate check.
I'm relying on what I feel on the back of them to whatever I feel on this, so I can't understand it.
Okay, you're also feeling over them carefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's already here. Oh.
No, that's a 6.
Yeah.
They all appear to be the same. You feel over them carefully. They look identical to each other.
Is everyone hurting?
I'll live.
I have an idea.
Okay.
So there's not south, and then there's not picky. And then there's picky.
Yeah.
So I put picky in the middle.
Okay.
so that it can face wherever it wants.
Okay.
But it doesn't have to look at not picky. Because you said not picky and picky don't get along, right?
Same with picky and south.
Same with picky and south. So picky would be technically looking at not south, because it's on the west. Not south would be on the east. North would be on the north, and south would be on the south. And then picky, I guess I would just take turns turning it towards the north ones, the not south one, and the south one, and seeing what happens.
Okay, so which way are you initially facing picky?
I put picky. So, yeah.
So you're starting with picky facing north.
Yeah.
North one's north. And then you're doing not southeast.
So
you're doing
north, south, not picky.
And picky facing north.
Picky facing north.
Okay, as you said it, not south's eyes flash red once again. All of the pillars make this awful humming. As I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Lorelai, you'll let go for 20.
Okay.
This is
16.
It's a 9.
okay.
16 is a success. The rest of you?
13.
A failure.
Drae got a 4. Lorelai got
Failure.
a natural 1.
Failure. That is 20 damage on a fail, 10 on a success. As this rings through and you guys feel it grating against your senses, as Not South did not move positions and flashed red both times when it was completed. As this finishes, the one in the middle would fall off to reset it.
Can we switch not south and not picky?
I do have. Is this impossible? Like, how long is this going to take us to figure out?
It's not impossible.
Okay, if we switch not south and not picky.
So take Not South from the west side to the east side?
Yeah, and then put
Okay.
not picky on the other side.
Okay.
And then put the
Picky
one back on middle.
facing north.
Sure. Why not?
As there is a screeching noise once again, Not South's eyes flashing red now from the eastern side as opposed to the western. Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw.
6.
Kana succeeds.
It's an 8.
I failed.
I fail.
Lorelai got a 22.
Success. Okay, it is 22 damage on a failure and 11 on a success.
Oof.
Kana is going to take 5.
What if I break one of the statues?
You could. They look very valuable.
What if I knock on the door?
You go up to the door and
Door locked. Like,
it doesn't have any sort of handle or lock on it that you can see. It is clearly magical.
Try to push it open.
maybe a 4.
It's full!
There are nothing to grab onto to try to pull on it.
Foiled
I
by a
am-
full door with a
I
pull.
am gonna try this. The doorway. You see describe the door to me.
It's a big set of double doors.
Okay.
It's all told about 10, 12 feet wide.
Mhm.
Double doors meeting in the middle. They are clearly scrawled with runes cut into the stone that appear to be arcane in nature.
Okay. Can I determine anything from them?
Make me an Arcana check.
I go pray out and see if arbitrary is anything to say.
27.
Okay, 27. And you're praying to arbitrary.
See if he has anything.
Make me a wisdom check.
Well,
12. Okay. Danny, looking over these, if you want to take a good study of it, it's going to take you at least 10 minutes of looking over. So do you want to do that, or do you want this roll to be for a shallow glance over it?
We'll see what I get from the shallow, and then if this, I'll decide if I'm going to do the big one.
Okay. Glancing over it, it seems to be it's layered, you can tell immediately. Somebody initially carved this, and then somebody much more skilled went and carved over it. And so it's a stacking of enchantments over this door. You're not sure exactly what they do. It's definitely the most powerful enchantment you've seen in this place. Looks expensive by the way the like lines have been inlaid. It's a powerful dual layered spell put over it. You with a 12 praying. You feel the moment. You like haven't taken stock of it, but as you like take a minute to feel, you notice that the moment you guys started to chase him, and you didn't help him, Arbitrary turned away, having lost interest in this, as he is not paying attention currently.
Is it pretty powerful magic? I think we have to figure out the thing.
It's not impossible that you guys try to break through this, but you will have to tangle with this enchantment.
Is there anything to do against whatever that is? Or
I have an idea that I don't know if the enchantment would protect against. I'm going to subtly cast Enlarge Reduce on one of the doors.
Okay.
Or on the lintel beside the door.
So you cast the spell. You don't move or anything as you push your magic towards it. You feel the magic of the door activate as it sucks away at your spell, and by the time it reaches it, it's just pure magical force that pushes into it. As this seems to disrupt your spell, you can still push magical energy towards it and try to disrupt the door, but it's going to take quite a bit of magical power to do something about it. As I believe that's a second level spell slot, or is it a third? As that just crashes against this bulwark and fades like the tide.
I don't have enough magic to get out of here, guys.
I'm gonna start punching the door.
Yeah, like I can't. I don't know how many more of those I can take.
So, in summary, you guys have tried.
We're being pushed to the puzzle, guys.
You guys could try to do this another way. It feels like you guys were giving up on the puzzle, so I'm going to give you some hints.
It's so incredibly punishing to get wrong, and we have to fight something.
Yeah, I'm down 51 health. I'm dead. Next fuck up.
Also, it's. You think we're smarter than
I have a +2 to my wisdom save, and I'm dead if I mess up the next one.
I don't know. Because personally, this is the thing I'm worst at in the world, is spatial things in my head.
Okay.
To reference. So.
If it was on something else, it would be easier.
I mean, I can give you guys something.
Also, it's we
Uh,
have no indication of how anything's supposed to go, so.
I disagree with you on that one.
Okay,
Well, you built, of course, you built it.
I look back in my memory.
Okay, so we've had not south on east and west. That hasn't worked. We've had not picky on east and west. That didn't work. We've had picky in the middle. That
you're way ahead of yourself there.
What are you?
Give me a moment. I'm drawing, so that you guys can have a reference here. South. Not south. There's picky.
I could take a couple more minutes. If
1,
you guys
2,
want to
3, 4,
fly up
5,
10 out of
6, 7.
I don't know what range is.
60 or trying to get back.
Okay, so you guys have done south. I'm also gonna take us to live scene here.
Try to figure it out.
Try, but it's psychic, right? It might not be.
Why is this not updating?
If I say that I could take another 7.
I don't know, guys.
So if you guys want to go into feeding tubes. Try to figure it out.
We'll realize our best person to do it.
Fixed it obviously, but everyone else. Don't want them taking damage.
I just don't know if there's a way to avoid it, and it's 100 damage.
No.
We could try putting people at distances and see how far it goes. If you guys
Okay,
are feeding
so
tubes,
basically what you guys have tried so far is, and the only one that has flashed, each time, red, before things have hurt you, has been not south. And you have tried not south on the east twice, and not south on the west once.
Okay, guys.
So let's put not south in the middle.
Maybe before.
I heard a ding!
Randoon.
Sorry, you heard of what?
Brandoon94 subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much, Brand.
Awesome, thanks, man.
Thank
You're very
you.
kind.
Maybe.
Hopefully
They
we
needed
find
this.
our,
They needed this.
trials and tribulations.
Take hope. He has, you know what? For the subscribe at the usual time.
So we could put not self in the middle.
Yeah, but we should send people up so not everyone can cemetery. We see how far it can reach us.
I have a play. I would like to purchase one hint. Hang on. I have in my possession a Ziploc full of Coke bottles.
Clutch timing. Clutch timing. No, you've got to wait for the confirmation.
Thank you.
I
I
trust you.
will take this. With the subscribe at the same time. The east and west ones are no more north and no more south than each other. They are not more than one way to either side.
That means. East?
Neither are more south.
So they are exactly in the center from the northern and southern poles. So the exact wording on the things that you have are northern, or you can translate it to northernly, and southernly on those four there.
We should take a break.
We could take a break unless you guys want
And
to
then
play with the
talk
puzzle.
about it.
Sure, yeah, that gives you guys some time to discuss. Okay, folks, we are going to take a quick 10-15 minute break. I'm going to run an ad break in the middle. Easy way for you to support us, doesn't cost you anything, and we get a little bit out of it. And then we'll be back in 10-15 minutes. Enjoy the slideshow till then.
Hello.
Hello, folks.
Hi.
We're back. We had a little bit of a break. We had a little bit of a
Puzzles
chat.
are
Can you turn this down a little bit?
Yeah.
It's really loud.
Okay, we also turned the music so that it's facing the mics instead of just the players. So if this volume's good, let me know. And if it's not good, let me know. But this is our new solution we came up with on the break.
Yeah.
Twist the music stand. So we ended with you guys in a widened hallway with a rounded center that seems to have some sort of puzzle involving the statuette you found before and the ones in this room. Which, by the way, point of order, you guys found you perfect roomed the statuette to get exactly to here. So if that makes people a little less down about fighting a puzzle.
We're pretty lucky.
So I'm going to drink my gambler potion.
Okay, so
So I pull out a potion that looks like a kind of green and gold flickering potion and
Alright,
that down.
you pop the potion in your mouth as...
How far away out of sight can I get from these statues?
Your best direction would be up, which is about 40 feet up before you get to that metal feeding tube that you guys were going down. Other than that, you got 20 feet backwards towards the other door that you guys haven't looked at, and then there's a 10-foot, 5-foot space to the big door.
What are the walls made of?
They're stone walls. They're difficult to climb, but not impossible.
Like masonry?
More like cut stone, not like bricks, like somebody carved into the bedrock here.
Okay, let's see if we can save some magic. Somebody give me the rope.
Give me my rope.
I probably have a rope, but I asked for a rope anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna, Dre's gonna try and climb up.
Okay.
the hatch.
Make me an athletics check.
You said there was another door.
Good.
Yes, there is a doorway about 20 feet down the hallway that leads into this chamber.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
34.
34 is a success as you climb up and get into, it's ripped all the way along until the, bracket at the edge that goes up and over, and you would be above Yaikzal at the moment, who's below you in the store as it goes into the ceiling of this
I'll
area.
fasten the rope to something.
You can do it around the bracket that's holding it up. As Yaikzal, you're looking at the stone. It's a stone door. Same, just a carved-in handle, and it appears to have a lock on it. You can see that the lock is meant to be locking the door from the other side, as if you want to unlock it, you can just...
I'll do that.
as you turn it.
I'm opening it and looking in.
Okay, as you pull open the door, I need you and Drae to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dre's up on the roof.
Oh, actually, yeah, 40 feet is far enough away. I forgot it's that high.
Dirty 20.
Okay, that is a success, as it also has a glyph of warding on it.
Evasion. So she takes no damage.
You have evasion?
Yeah.
Okay, as you leap backwards into like a back handspring as the force of this explosion hits you and sends you like tumbling a few times into a flip as you land skidding across the ground. But you manage to completely avoid the force of the blow.
Fucking idiot.
As the door opens and you can now see through into a hallway, it seems to extend for some ways with doors, mostly like those hatches, those like dog door sort of hatches. No, sorry, that's the feeding tubes that lead to that. No, so most of the wall is just blank stone, and then there's one or two of them that actually have doors set in the wall on either side, and then it turns into a hallway that turns left. It's quite a wide hallway.
I'm gonna yell.
Yeah,
We'll help you with your demon problem if you come out.
Are you going up to the double doors?
No.
Just into this
hallway.
Okay, so you're just...
You could roll a persuasion. Trying to sound persuasive.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
7.
Berrian stands by Lorelei.
Okay, Berrian is standing next to Lorelei. I have to look something up.
I hate wizards.
In this moment, I agree with you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
You can feel the like trace of a message spell like rub across you. There's a lot of stone around, so it's almost completely lost from this. But it seems to be coming in the direction of the double doors.
The ones behind me?
Yeah, the ones you were gonna go over and start punching with the magic seal on them.
I got a message, like there's someone tried to cast a spell on me from the door.
Okay. She got that door open? Okay, how, the southernmost pillar, how close is it to that doorway?
There's two southernmost pillars.
Yeah, either one.
Like 25, 30 feet.
Okay, awesome. Everybody, come, quick, through the door here. Drae, come on.
What?
Just trust me.
I just got up here.
I take the one southern one off, and I'm going to put... Okay, so north. Isaac?
Yeah.
Not picky.
Okay.
North.
Okay.
Is on the west.
Yeah.
Picky's on the east.
Yeah.
Not south is on the middle, facing north.
Yeah.
And south. But I have the south off. Everything else is on, ready to go. I just
Okay.
have the south
So
off.
we've got Picky north. We have not south in the middle. North.
On the two north ones, we have
South.
north and not picky.
North and not Picky.
Yes. On east, we have picky. West is a north. Middle is not south, facing north.
Okay.
And the bottom two are south.
Okay. And
But
which one are you
of the
putting on
south
last?
ones is off.
Okay, so one of the south ones you've pulled off beforehand.
Come on.
I
Come on.
think maybe I'll just
No, it's trust me.
make a persuasion.
Finishing your nice mariner's knot up there to hold it nice and tight. You're like, this will take a lot of weight.
12.
Fine.
You won't be able to do what I want you to do from up there.
I know. It's just
For you.
I'll take a lot of damage.
Okay. Well, you actually hopefully won't take any damage.
Well, yeah, that's the hope.
Okay.
So
So once we're all by the door, like with the door just cracked,
Okay.
I'm gonna give Drae. Here,
yeah,
Put
undo
that-
the rope, climb down, walk over. Yeah.
here, put that in your hand.
What is it?
It's the statue for the south one. I point at it. All of them ready to go. I just need you to
Okay.
put it on there, and you can do it from over behind the door here. Put it on there. Slam the door shut.
Okay.
As it is a little too heavy for your mage hand.
It's more than 10 pounds.
It is slightly more than 10 pounds.
I'll do it!
Fuck's
I'll do
sakes.
it! She grabs it from him
Asshole!
and runs in.
Okay, as you run in, you set
10.2 pounds.
South-
I bet.
10, 10.1. 10.1.
10.1. Sorry.
Come with
So
me!
much more health than me. And
Here you go!
If anyone's
I
in
can-
chat
I can-
that's a
I can
subscriber,
try to run.
incinerate the DM immediately.
Like I could,
I have plus 10 more to my wisdom save.
whatever. You're so...
As Lorelei grabs it from you, as you guys are fighting over like who sacrifices themselves to this, Lorelei running up as you set the southern one down. Everybody cracked behind the door like fucking Scooby-Doo gang, peeking into the room.
Been an honor.
As you see a flash of red from the door in front of you, as you hear a shifting of stone, and it releases as the massive double doors don't open, but you feel something give as they move slightly.
Go, go, go!
Harry, you did it! I'm gonna go try to open it.
Okay,
Blade
you run up, Berrian, dropping into Blade Song. As you get to these big doors, you can get your fingers in, and with it having given, there's like a carving straight. Like if this is the door and it opens like this, it's carved into the side, and you can get your fingers in now that it's open just a little. Pull open, as you can see a set of stairs before you, leading downwards.
Let's go. I'm gonna talk to Drae. Drae, telepathically.
Mhm.
As soon as you see him, hit him with something, distract him. Mind poke him, I don't care, whatever.
Lorelei is gonna cast Heal at 7th level on Drae.
Guys, he's running up the stairs.
Down the stairs.
Down.
Drae goes from crippled to healthy.
Okay.
When does Gambler take effect?
Would have been as soon as you drank it.
No. When does it heal me? At the
It's
beginning of my turn?
I'd have to go read Gambler. Guess what thing I have open already?
It's
Bless.
not
I think you have bless open.
Incorrect. It's
I don't.
yeah, it would be at the start of your turn.
The start? Okay.
Yeah.
Did anyone incinerate the DM? In the Twitch chat?
I have no incinerates. The Twitch chat knows their god. Actually, they're not beholden to me at all.
They're the only ones.
There it is. Runa's got them in there. Runa put them in. I don't know if that counts.
You.
It does count. I'm not a mod, so it counts.
You guys are. Yeah, you're not a mod, so it counts.
Alright. And go down the stairs.
As you guys are running down the stairs,
That
I
sucked.
need my thing.
That's fine. Lorelei got me covered. Yeah, no problem at all.
As you guys run down the steps, I'm going to grab your tokens into here for what you see. What is the marching order for you guys?
Lorelei in the middle.
How wide are the
I'll be
steps?
in the front.
They are 10 feet wide.
Okay, so 10 feet. So we can go 2 in the front, 1 in the middle, 2 in the back.
I'll be in the very front.
Okay.
I'm going to be in the middle with Lorelei.
Okay. Kiana, do you want to be in the front or the back?
I say back. First one's broken.
Still works. She's going to go in the front. It's just at a -1 forever.
No,
If there's anybody that can get dump trucked, it's Kana.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Kiana, you go first.
I need to move her health
To be
over.
honest, she's like the best person to heal.
You know anyone who makes face deal? I'm scared of where we might have
We
to
might
go.
have to get it from the Feywild.
No,
Well, no, Kana. Where do you get face steel?
I don't know.
where'd you get your sword?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I had it.
When?
Do we really have time? You guys are like running downstairs at the moment.
We'll grill her later.
As
There are some holes in this plot, and
you guys come down the steps into a massive underground room of stone. For Danny's benefit, you guys can see glowing in a sort of acid green, a magic circle a full 20 feet across on the ground on the right side of it. Across the circle from you guys, you would see Dyron standing. Looming in front of him, you guys can see the strangest dragon you've ever seen. It has a sort of like almost conical head to it with like a bulldozer shape on the bridge of the nose. The coloring is this kind of like sickly blue with this yellow in lines across it in the underbelly, and it almost like glows with this dull yellow around it. As you guys come down the steps, getting towards the bottom, you would see another smaller, identical copy
I do have my draconic.
Identical.
Identical copy of this dragon to the right of you guys on the same side as you of this basement. You can see pushed to the sides shelves, massive tables with guts and implements strewn across them. Everything looks like it's been pushed out of the way to make room in the center.
Sorry, one sec. Either do what you're doing or let him do his. So we're not.
Yes, but I'm trying to describe the thing you need to know. As you guys come into the room, let's roll initiative.
Okay, do you guys have something you want to say to each other quick? It's just the chat can't hear you when you're whispering.
Yeah, you guys with 3 mics are crystal clear audio while I'm trying to describe it. I've listened to you guys chatting while I try to describe it, and you just get both of them perfectly, which is not ideal.
Advantage on initiative stuff. 12, 14.
11.
11. Okay.
Hello.
And for Yaikzal, Lorelei.
15.
15. Drae.
23.
23. Berrian.
18.
18.
God, you roll
Advantage.
Yeah, but like I had advantage too.
As we begin with Dyron.
He crit?
He crit, yeah. As
I was hoping for more out of those Coke bottles.
Yeah, me too.
Man,
You gotta hold on to him. You gotta hold him back.
Yeah.
hey, we got out of the puzzle, so.
Without them.
Well, we got a little bit of a profit. You know, that the, North.
who seeing you guys come down? He would see Yaikzal and Kana coming down first. So the moment he sees you,
Sees who?
Yaikzal.
No.
Yeah, the moment you guys come into sight, he's going to cast a spell on Yaikzal.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Hi, Yaikzal, low Kana. That's Kana.
Can I roll Arcana?
You cannot. You can't see him yet.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw. That is a failure with a 14.
Really regretting bringing her.
It multiplies, oozes, and dies to everything.
Yeah.
Or gets mind controlled and kills us.
Yeah.
It's fine, we trust her.
Me too. Player. No. Oh, this is where me and Yaikzal differ.
As you watch her pull hastily to a stop at the edge of these stairs, and she stops like she's teetering on the edge of something. As Drae, Berrian pulls to a stop in front of you as she was right in front of him, and the whole group is like pulled up on the stairs here. Yaikzal is going to be rushing forward in a moment.
Looks like these stairs have a balcony I can.
You cannot see over the stairs, no.
It's like a wall.
Yeah, so she would just be like, I'm going to put her here because she would have needed to have been visible.
Okay. So that was his turn.
Yeah.
Drae is up.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm gonna try and jump over everyone.
Okay.
I know.
Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
27.
Okay, I'll let you only take an extra 5 feet of movement as you leap, vault over your brother's shoulder, and like bounce off the. Yeah, he like throws you over Kana. As for 15 feet of movement, you can land here. No, 20. Would be 1 extra.
So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. Hit here. Extra. Why did I get everything back?
You have your thing back. Your pew pew.
Oh yeah, what am I confused? I'm gonna hold on to that and cast Bless.
Okay, bless upon who?
Upon
What slightly more intense music? Sadly, I don't have a slightly more intense music, so we just get
Berrian,
epic.
Yaikzal, and
10.
Berrian, Yaikzal, and let's say Kana.
Okay. As the Fey energy pours into the three of them.
And then my bonus action.
As you get into the room,
Yeah, bonus action. Well, we'll see what happens when I get into the room.
you would be able to see Dyron standing there. I don't know why I can never remember his name. Dyron standing across this from you, but there are 4 of him looking over at you with a grimace on their faces. You guys come down, and you can see all of them have gloves on as they seem to have been like arm deep in the middle of something as they have dropped it to cast this spell on Kana as they heard you guys rushing down.
Oh, come on, man. Why are you making this so difficult? I'm going to
Ditto.
bonus action dash over to him. Yeah.
Hi, Dyron.
Hey, Hive Tyrant.
Thank you, Twitch, for the notification 2.5 hours.
it's 6 o'clock every Wednesday.
I'm tired. If you want to throw some incinerates at the GM, he's been particularly lovely.
As you step into the sigil in the middle, I need a charisma saving throw.
That is a 18.
Okay, as you feel like a wave of dizziness hit you as you step over the edge of that, but you shrug it off and run through as you go across to him.
My parent says players might get real muffled. We have 3, so we don't know.
It's real muffled.
So let's just talk.
Okay, hold up. Let's try. Did it get better?
Yeah.
People talk.
Hello.
Maybe not. Oh.
Let's do one at a time. I'll go first. Is my mic all right?
Is my mic alright?
I know mine's probably going to spot though. We have 3 mics. So
Without the music, how do they sound?
How is my mic?
That was my mic.
Still muffled. Okay, I usually put them to the edge, so I might be able to get them.
We didn't let Runa finish.
Mom!
Mom.
Hello.
Hello.
Is he replying?
Hi.
Did he reply?
Normally I can hear all of you perfectly. Maybe it's you.
Well, he's saying I'm all right, which is weird.
Did he reply to any of our...
He's kind of not really. Like he said, all 3 of you are still muffled after the first one.
Weird.
How are they now without the music and with things a little closer?
Hello, hello.
Because nobody was complaining
Hello,
before, and we
hello.
did have people watching.
Maybe it's me.
She might just be the only one who actually says something.
Maybe.
Runa, can you talk?
Ba ba ba.
Still muffled. Isaac is clear.
Yeah, I don't.
All of those are
Yes.
seated for. Can somebody else test? Can somebody get it on their phone and go out of the room and see how it is?
Nope.
Everybody's favorite part of the game, the mid-game sound check.
Hey, remember when we started streaming without starting streaming?
But I did. It said stream was running.
Got him.
It wasn't me. It was literally it messing with me. So not fair.
Isaac's fault.
Literally, Streamlabs was like, live, you're live, and stream now if you want. And then you guys go on Twitch, and it's like,
What?
crickets. Crickets.
Wait, no, we're talking about Crystal Thumbs, so this is called victim.
And not.
I forgot. No, because you guys put picky in the middle.
Runa, we didn't talk
We
about
are so
die.
quiet.
You guys
We
are
just
quiet?
So quiet.
That's weird.
Can you want to just go over to like the bathroom or something and we'll talk a little bit? Me and Alex and everything.
I'm gonna try
Hello.
Like-
Hello. Tom.
replug these mics in.
Maybe I don't want to talk.
I'm gonna take
Okay, don't be helpful.
all the way
Hello.
away.
Hello.
Wow.
No, I've turned the mics off. Give them a full unplug, replug.
Maybe our power supply is melting.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't sound fine.
Let's say average.
Oh,
We'll dab it.
you spin my microphone around.
Like a record.
All right. Now I'm gonna try turning them on.
Who's your daddy?
Hello. Welcome to Wednesdays with
Okay,
Andy.
so we should have volume now.
Hola. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo estás?
You may have the wrong language settings enabled.
Sorry. İçli sanchi goroksi chach yuju.
How do we sound now, Runa?
If you would like English,
Runa!
press 1.
Can you hear us yet? Has it caught up?
French? Tu
Press
voudrais
2.
manger avec moi ce soir?
If you would like the
I'm pretty
Press
gained out
Spanish.
to the victims. Can you add some gain to the victims?
Gain? We're talking. People should talk so we can get some perspective on the mics. Talking to Runa's mic for her.
Like,
We're a little louder.
Yeah.
Didn't.
What?
Like,
I
I'm-
just say turning us up and that's it. Like there's.
What?
yeah.
Change.
Well, here, I'll max all of you guys and turn myself down.
Yeah. So can somebody let us know how we sound now?
Guys, like you're like crystal clear. We're just quiet. It's not muffled. It's
The
just
mics are
quiet.
as close to you guys as they are to me. And
How do we sound now that
Plug
we've
into
been
the same
maxed up?
mixer,
Are we a little
that
higher?
go into the same laptop,
you guys are a
the
little
same
more
program.
reliably into the yellow.
I promise that we're gonna take some more time when we do streaming. We're gonna sound check ourselves from now on.
I don't know how to make this better.
I suck.
EQ shouldn't have anything to do with it. Definitely not FX. And shouldn't have anything to do with it.
I think that's the best we're gonna get.
Yeah, I think that's the
I
best.
want to get back to game.
I think that's the best I can hope for. Ah!
We'll have to work on this
Remember.
for next week.
Isaac is too loud. I mean, I've only turned myself down. Wait. Am I getting louder as I go this way? What? What? What is going on? Why am I still showing up? No, hold up. Where am I plugged in?
Oh, to the soundbar. What?
What?
Wait, no, this is the one that goes to me. Okay, I thought Runa plugged me in somewhere else.
No.
I could have sworn I had made sure it was the same. Yeah, no, this is the one that goes to me,
I didn't
but it
even
doesn't.
plug him in.
Okay, I can turn my volume
Himself.
all the way down, and I'm still showing up.
What if you do the volume on the soundbar?
That's what I've got the volume. I've got me to 0 on the soundbar, and I'm still. It's doing nothing.
Okay.
I have no control over my volume.
Maybe Streamlabs? Volume? Like, can you hear us at all? Chat? Like,
Yo, you guys are super showing up. Mine's super loud, and I have no. Does this work for my volume? No, I can't turn myself off.
He says you broke it.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have no control over my volume?
Yeah. So I'm just talking a little bit to try and find here what's going on. Alex and Runa, can you talk a little bit, please?
Do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's enough. No, so I didn't hear that. Yeah, let me hear that.
Well, it doesn't matter what we sound like. The knobs are not affecting the volume, which is what the knobs are built to do.
Yeah, we're really. Yeah, you're. Yeah. It's,
Okay, I'm
it's almost
going
like
to.
our mics are not working.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to completely unplug the sound system and put it all back together from scratch because that is the best I can think to do.
Okay, see you guys in a minute.
We're going to take a sort of break thing.
Yeah. I can't put us on the be right back screen because then I can't see our audio. So, thanks for suffering through with us, friends. We're gonna see if we can figure this out. No.
Why?
Another natural 20. Another natural 20.
Any dice with way to go.
Yeah, it's about an overtime at 20 now.
My dice are one back. Look at that, pretty good. Not too bad, one good.
Okay, it's already not looking good because I've got our volume off and it's still picking us up.
Maybe check what
Okay.
microphone.
You know what?
Like, what if
What if it's on my
Yeah,
laptop?
what if Streamlabs is using your laptop and not us at all?
Ooh. That would make a ton of sense. Microphone.
It's like a big bad bully.
It is using my laptop.
So, okay. New rule. We sound check before we go on TikTok.
We did. I already changed it. It was using the wrong audio. I changed it over to our thing.
But then it somehow went
That was
back.
just like a...
I'm just saying we should go on TikTok, like onto Twitch, and sound check ourselves in
Ugh.
the future.
All right, we're live now. We should be hearable.
Professional streamers.
Period.
Masters of audio engineering.
Okay, our sound should be good. Now we're all good. Yeah. Streamlabs is being weird today. First, it said I was live while I was not, and now it is changing my note. If it goes away again, please let me know so I can fix it. At least I know what to do now.
Your laptop mic really picked us all up all the way from here the entire time.
Not bad. Like,
I don't know. I'm guessing it switched partway through. Because people were
maybe after the break or
interacting.
something?
Yeah, I think something probably switched at the break. Okay, that only cost us 3 viewers. Let's get back to the game.
And it cost us like 20 minutes.
Okay. Drae, you managed to... I want music. Sorry. Not quite yet, Drae. Drae.
Yeah.
You run across this circle. You feel like that dizziness for a moment, but you manage to push through and get to the other side.
Don't step in the circle.
As Dyron gives you a weird look as you do this, what are you doing with your turn as you run up to him?
Well, I already used my action. That's it.
Okay.
I'm just in his face.
Brings us to Kana, for whom I need to read this spell again. All right. As she does she get a rethrow? As she's looking around her and like looks scared as she's staring about, her eyes just seem to like cut right through you, like you're not even beside her as she does this. As Berrian, you're up.
How far away am I from him?
Okay, you gotta go through Kana, which, if you're listening to your brother and not going through this circle,
I mean, directly away from her. How far am I away from her?
from
From
Kana,
from me to the guy.
you can't see the guy at the moment. If you move 10 feet, no, 15 feet, you'll be able to see him, and at that point, you'll be 40 feet away. It's straight line.
Sure.
Sorry, 45 feet away, because I went to your brother instead.
Sure, I move up in front of Kana,
Okay.
and I'm going to. How close can I get to that circle?
You could move another 5 feet to be right next to it.
And I'd be 40 feet away.
Yes.
And if I went around the circle to the side,
You could go left or right. If you go left, there is the smaller dragon. If you go right, there's the larger dragon. The one on the left you can move around. You will probably take an attack of opportunity.
You ready?
Actually, no, you could move without taking an attack of opportunity from it. You could go around left.
Yeah, I'll go up to the
I don't know
edge.
why we never just talk.
We did. We talked for like the entire last episode.
I mean, he did make the first attack. So, I guess.
Okay. So we're now 35 feet from him? 40 feet from him.
Yeah.
Keep measuring to your brother instead.
Yeah. And I will hold an action.
Okay, what's your trigger?
A variety of things.
Well, that's the thing. You have a limited, like, trigger. You kind of get one or, like, something fairly similar. You can't have, like, a million... It's not like I do whatever fits as long as I thought of it beforehand.
It's not. It's basically either I get attacked, he moves out of my range, or Lorelai steps up beside me. There, like, I have some specific things that are gonna happen. If they don't happen, that it doesn't happen.
I would say that's a little broad. I'll allow it, but just in the future, like, having, if I get attacked, if he's out of my range, or, like, this completely separate, like, those two are pretty similar. This completely separate, like, my ally steps up, is a little broad for one held action. But I'll allow it here.
Sure.
As Lorelai, you're up.
Right. Just gonna sort of pat Kana's shoulder. It's alright. We're here.
She jumps.
Yeah. Gonna strafe through Yaikzal's face as she goes, touching her dragonbane sword, giving it holy weapon.
Okay.
2d8. Right?
Yep.
Along with my 3d6. And my d4.
And you're blessed. And then going to come up. Let's see, where are you? Can I get? I can't get within 30 feet of him.
Berrian's also gonna tell. Nah, never mind.
Yeah, so get around, so through here 15. So yeah, I can get like there, which is 35 feet from him. And that is her turn.
Okay. So she moves up. And around to the right. As Yaikzal, you're up.
I'm going to the dragon.
Why the hell does this thing have Dyron as its name?
35.
Doesn't affect you guys, but I'm fixing something. There
Okay.
we go.
I moved 40 feet up to him.
Okay, 40 feet
And I'm
up.
attacking him.
Okay, you run up next to this dragon.
Wait. Does he seem like he wants to attack me?
It seems aggressive, yeah. As you run up next to this dragon, swinging towards it.
Can she flank with Drae?
She could, yeah. If you were there, you could be flanking.
Yeah. Advantage, less, holy weapon, dragonbane sword.
26 to hit.
A 26
Oh god, that's 1,
will hit.
2, 3d8 plus 3d6.
Well, it's 2.
This is the dragon sword.
It's
Dragon,
3d6
yeah.
Okay, this is actually going to require a saving throw
from her.
from the dragon.
Oh.
Marking them.
Okay, that is a failure. You do get the damage from your dragon sword.
Do we
It's
do
a
this
save?
every time?
No, it's not a
You will do this
save.
every time.
I don't think the sword's a
It
save,
will
Isaac.
all make sense soon.
Okay.
They're definitely like created. They're not natural dragons.
Weird.
So you get 3d8 plus 3d6 plus your right.
11,
Wait until you crit.
13, 19, 20, 28 damage.
I need the damage split up by damage type.
Holy fuck. You need to start with that.
Sorry.
So it's slashing and radiant. That's the only two.
Can I
It's
just
so-
reroll? Like,
Sure, if you
I
want,
No, so it's only the D4 that's a different damage type, right?
No, holy weapon is radiant.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
So
just rerolling.
Yeah.
okay, so do 2d8. That'll be radiant.
I will let you know
Sorry,
right
what?
now.
Okay, what?
I don't need you to roll the slashing.
None of it's slashing.
Yes, it is.
magical.
It's magical slashing.
Magical slashing, which is
Okay.
slashing.
None of the slashing, so just get rid of the D10.
And the dragon sword's extra damage, I think, is just weapon damage, right?
It should be
Yeah.
just weapon damage.
Since it's no, I'll say you can get that still.
Okay, so
So
roll.
2d8,
You guys need to shut up,
3d6, 1d4.
please.
Is it resistant to any of that or immune to any of that? Or vulnerable?
No.
Okay, so then all of it can just be rolled together. So 3d8, 2d6. And our D4.
35.
Did you add your plus 5?
7.
Oh, your plus 7? Okay.
35 damage.
35 damage. As you run up, cut into it, and the same feeling, like with that jelly before, you cut into it, and you watch the thing split, and as they pull apart, the ooze stretching between them forms into two of the dragons. As...
I think holy weapon's useless in this because I can't use my sword against it.
Yay.
Yeah,
But you can use your against him.
that's true.
So you could punch.
Is
As there
there
are now two of these in front of you.
a shadow behind him and a shadow near me?
It's very bright around the glowing yellow stuff in here. The left side of the room has shadow around it, but this area is very well lit.
Hate this. I'm gonna swing again.
Okay.
Swing.
Yeah, there's nothing else I could do other than
You can punch it. You can.
Gets rid of all the fun, cool things I have in front of me. Oh, whatever. I'll punch.
No. You go ahead.
Punch. Still.
Still advantage.
20.
Actually, it's smaller now. You would not have advantage.
These things need to be said.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't
remember my
notice
first roll.
Sorry. Took me a second to notice.
13.
13 will miss.
Did you blast?
Oh, you have less.
Bless will not save that.
It was
It has
a
an
17.
18 AC. 17.
17 will miss.
18.
18 to hit. That'll hit.
It's just this. $13 damage.
13 damage as you first punch. You feel it hit, and you feel it like it's like punching jello at first, and then it hardens into scales as your hand slips past. You bring the next one, hit in the same spot as you manage to push past, pushing it back into this like ooze-like consistency, and your fist bursts into it a little bit.
It's 3 attacks.
So you could use a key point to make another attack.
I'm
if you
gonna
want.
try to get to Dyron.
Okay.
No,
You
it's-
cannot move through them, but you could
I'm gonna
move
step of the
around.
wind.
Okay.
No.
You could like run up on the wall.
Yeah, you could
maybe?
run up the wall to the
Oh.
right if you wanted.
Okay, I'll do.
You
Parkour
are,
around them.
yeah,
Then
you're gonna
I'll
take
use-
2 attacks of opportunity.
That's fine. And I'm gonna step of the wind so I can have that.
What's your movement speed?
50.
Then you can get right to here, 50 feet. But like I said, you're going to take 2 opportunity attacks.
Yep.
So it's going to make a claw attack. That is... Actually, the bite does more damage. That is a 16 to hit.
No.
Okay, the second one is a 17 to hit.
No.
Okay, both miss.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Hello.
As that brings us to the 2 that are here. One is going to fly up to Lorelei here. The other one is going to turn with the 2 of you there together. Mouth opens. You can see the jaw like deforming as it drips down, and the bottom jaw shoots off into this like tumbling piece of semi-solid as a jet of ooze comes out of its mouth in a cone towards the 2 of you. I need both of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Does Dyron also? Because he's also in this cone.
He can. It's just clipping you 2 and not Dyron.
You're blessed.
What's the cone look like? Because we're in the he's right behind me.
You guys aren't in a perfect line, but let's see.
Dexter?
Yeah. And you're blessed.
Oh, you're right. I can't get both of you.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I was like, he's
You're
directly
right.
behind me. If he's
I
out,
was looking
I'm
at
out.
stat blocks, and I thought that you were here.
No.
Okay, then it is going to move up and attack with you. Good call, Runa.
Oh, that's good. I rolled a 4.
Runa, the ruse line.
He's standing right behind me. If he can get out, I can get
Yeah.
out. There's no way that
No,
it gets
you
both
had
of
it right.
us
It
by
was
clipping him.
in my head wrong. Okay, starting with a bite attack against Runa. It does have advantage. That is a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Misses. Totally.
Fuck you.
Okay, that is 18 piercing damage, teeth,
I
and
got
8
resistance.
acid damage.
So
So 18 would
9.
become 9 damage,
And
plus 8 acid damage to you.
So 17.
17.
Gets reduced by 9.
So 8.
It's just 8. Okay.
Okay,
I
it
should
is
just
going to
rate
make
it.
a claw attack against Drae. Does not have advantage. Drae, that's an 18.
Misses.
And a second claw attack against you, a 26.
Hits.
Dang.
Uh,
That's not 1 over. That's definitely a better feeling.
No. Nothing would have saved me from that. Other than, like, shield.
But you're not invisible.
okay, that is 16 slashing damage
Yeah.
and 2 acid damage to you as it cuts into you. That brings us to the other one that is attacking Lorelei. It's actually going to fly to here
Hi.
and hit all 3 of you with the gout that I described of ochre jelly flowing
Including-
out of it.
The other dragon in there?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Everybody make me a dexterity saving throw, except for the other dragon, who will just absorb part of
Are you
it.
talking?
Oh, so he absorbs. That's
They're made
so-
out of the same substance that
Are
it's
you
spewing
me?
out.
so
as well?
Dyron.
Yeah, you're blessed.
No, none of you guys. It is Lorelei,
Oh, them.
Lorelei.
Berrian, and
I
Kana.
thought you meant it towards us. I was like, oh, is he my friend?
You mean this thing we just talked about?
4 and a 16 plus 2.
4 and a 16.
Kana's bonus. So that's a failure for Kana.
As I understand it, holding action as an if-then situation. If any enemy gets in melee range of me, then I will attack it, as opposed to if something happens, then I'll decide what to do.
Would you like to know our is?
Just a moment, sorry. I was looking at the chat. Okay, yes please.
28.
28 is a success. Kana has failed. Lorelei,
19.
that is a success. So... that is 33 damage to the two of you and 66 to Kana, which is also 33 damage to her.
Oh, really? Reaction absorb elements?
You could.
I will.
This is acid damage. I believe absorb elements covers acid.
Ouch.
I'll take 16.
Fucking dragons. What does your breath weapon go like?
My reaction will go off. As well, my held action.
Even Berrian.
Oh, you've used a reaction to hold your action. Cost your action and reaction to hold an action, so you cannot absorb elements.
I will lose the spell and do the reaction instead.
You've already spent it. Holding your action, you spend your action and
Okay,
reaction.
I
together.
die.
As you fall unconscious.
Berrian!
As you guys see this ooze washing over like a lake, like a river receding, and as it goes back, you can see Berrian laying in it, skin starting to melt in different spots on him.
Acid hoy!
At least he's not with the girl that doesn't like death.
As that brings us
Really?
to
Right now!
Dyron, who looks at the two of you in front, looks back behind you. So are we still going to tango?
What are you doing?
He is going to... he's got his concentration up.
Okay, he's a wizard.
Oh, concentration on 33.
I need a wisdom... I need a wisdom saving throw from Drae.
Okay. Oh wait, no. Yeah, so holy weapon stays up.
Okay.
What does you need from Drae?
Wisdom saving throw.
It's a 3.
Okay, as you suddenly have this kind of wash of like friendly feeling towards Dyron in front of you. Not enough to make you turn on your companions or stop fighting him, but you are under the effects of Charm Person.
Okay.
He rolls with advantage on that. If you're trying to fight,
you're an elf, right?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, no.
yeah, okay.
So
you have
in
advantage.
combat though,
6.
plus he's an elf.
So still a failure, yeah. You're right, Danny, yeah.
No, wisdom, right? You.
As Drae, you're up.
Wisdom?
Suffused with
Yeah,
this
so wisdom, like,
friendly
Charm
rating.
person is a charisma.
So wisdom.
It's a wisdom. At
What?
least
Charm
that's what it
person?
says. You attempt to charm a human you can see within range. Must make a wisdom saving throw. Does so advantage if you or your companions are fighting it.
Drae
Interesting.
has a really low wisdom.
Okay.
Everything that goes
So yeah,
wrong is because of it.
you regard him as a friendly acquaintance.
You know, this is really ridiculous. Why don't you just come with us?
Why don't you just help me?
I'm trying to. Like, it's only gonna look worse for you the more you struggle.
What else are you doing?
1 second. I'm gonna stab the dragon
Go ahead and
behind
roll
me.
the hit.
Steady aim, booming blade.
Okay. I have to mark that it's used its breath weapon. Because these do not recharge.
Natural 20.
That'll hit. What weapon are you using?
My spite dagger.
Okay.
And it did damage to me.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh god, it's so D4.
It is no longer
78,
angry enough to burn you more than it burns them.
30,
So
24.
you can add the.
Thanks, buddy!
It'll burn both of you equally.
For a d8?
Although you won't take the crit.
Okay. This might take a bit.
Do you have sneak on it too?
Yep.
How many d6?
5.
So that's 30. So your minimum 78 right now. Oh no, 58 before you roll
Okay.
dice.
I'm gonna roll all
sorry.
the dice and then do the
63.
1.
60.
Any of this damage, half or whatever.
66.
Depends. What type
Thunder, fire, piercing.
Give me a moment.
You're
very
66 with your
important.
modifier.
Nothing there.
That's
Spite dagger.
No, you're all good.
Okay.
Yeah, these ones aren't the ones that resist fire. That was the only thing I was worried about.
So 9, 14,
That's 80.
24,
90.
29. Okay, so 29 plus
95.
7 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6
It's
plus 6 plus
95.
6 plus 6. 94 damage.
94 damage.
How do you want to do this?
1 second. I just got like a circle around its head.
Okay, as you cut that, and you watch the head like fall down and hit the ground and start moving towards the feet and getting like sucked in as it starts to bubble up. You look into the now semi-translucent ochre slime before you, and you can see a beating, massive dragon's heart that is like cut in half as this thing split as you dagger directly to it and manage to pierce this, and you watch the whole thing just fall away into that same disgusting like oil along the ground with bits of dragon bone, scale mixed in, like just occasional half-formed parts of a dragon falling along with
then
it.
I take 3 fire damage from my dagger.
There you go.
Good job. Dude, it's not helping.
Get a pat on the back.
Well, yeah, like, this is only gonna get worse for you. That's all I'm saying.
Anything else?
What was I doing? No, it's gonna stay there.
As Kana is still caught, she seems to be like moving, her feet are getting like closer and closer together, like some ledge is falling away around her.
I feel so bad.
Oh my god,
Berrian.
intelligence save.
A death
My
saving
turn?
throw, please.
No, not a death saving throw. I get a hit point back.
From what?
Gambler potion.
Gambler.
Oh, it's
Gambler stays through death. That's
yes,
the whole point. You
but
get you said the beginning of your turn.
Yes, but you drank it back up while you guys were still doing puzzles. It's been
No,
more
I
than a minute.
didn't. No.
Oh, when
no.
did you drink it?
I drank it immediately as soon as we came down here.
Oh, did you? Oh, I
Yes.
missed. Okay. As you will wake up with 1 hit point then.
I'm trying to take this from me.
Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't hear you
Okay.
use the other one. As Berrian.
Oh, use the other? No, I just used one. I didn't even use it back up at the top.
You said you drank one back up
No,
the top.
I didn't. I thought we were going into it. Nothing happened, and then I said, "Okay, wait," and then I drank it once we went down.
Okay. I definitely heard you like
I'll
3
confirm it.
times.
Like, do you guys? Like,
I definitely hear you say, "I drink the gambler" like
I-
3 times.
yes, when we went down the stairs.
No, when you guys were
No,
hadn't even finished
no,
the puzzle.
when we went down the stairs.
I'm allowing it. I'm fine. I'm just saying what I heard.
Okay. Anyways, I'm going to.
Oh, thank god you drank that potion.
Yeah. Okay. Mind poke the wizard.
Okay.
I
roll
love
me
how
an
the spell
intelligence
has
save.
become mind poke.
Intelligence saving throw, a 19.
Okay. Yeah, he'll pass. He won't take any
You
damage.
think of it as like the
How far is Lorelei from him?
stabbed in.
Lorelei is currently 35
35
feet from him.
5 too many.
I will. I quicken that spell,
Okay.
and I'm going to hold my action.
Okay.
Imagine that on the wizard.
As Lorelei
And
is
just step 5 feet closer to the dude.
My action will activate. Make me a wisdom save.
Disadvantage, and you take. It's been so long. You take half.
what are you
up
using on this?
Is 8.
That's a wisdom save.
My psychic feedback. They take
I
8
have
psychic
to-
damage.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
I need to get my story straight. Give me a second. I need to get.
And
my
I am
story
putting a
straight.
point for subtle spell, so that nothing comes from my
Should
lips.
really work on
I'm
this.
laying on the ground like I'm
We
dead.
can come up with funny things, especially because we have a bunch of points now.
I mean, you cast a.
He's seen me cast the spell, that one spell.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that I can cast 2 spells. Nothing's
Yeah, but he
coming
knows you're
from-
not dead.
Oh, for sure, But he sees nothing.
Also, I'm entrancing him in stunning conversation.
It's not like
I'm gonna roll something. Cause Danny, roll me a spellcasting check.
It's alright, you got this. You're good at him. 10.
19.
Okay. As he turns, throws out a counterspell, you see it come out before you even start casting the spell, hit nothing, and fade away as you cast your spell. What's happening with this thing that you're doing?
So where did he try to counterspell?
He just tried to counterspell you, and you hadn't even started your spell yet.
Okay. So wisdom
Lorelei,
save.
He has disadvantage on his wisdom save.
and some damage you said?
And he takes 8 psychic damage.
What's this ability?
It's my mind cleric thing. It's called
It's great.
Just, I don't know how it interacts with
psychic feedback.
with multiple of him.
Oh no, it doesn't affect.
When a creature within 30 feet of you has to make a wisdom save,
So there is no spell attack.
I
It
can use
doesn't.
my reaction to give him disadvantage.
Yeah.
And if it's not cast by a spell, I
So 8 damage, you said,
cast. Yeah.
And if he's concentrating anything, he has to make.
and then a wisdom saving throw. He is concentrating. That's a success, and then a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. That's an
And
11.
did he fail the mind
Okay.
poke?
What
no,
mind
he
poke?
passed the mind poke,
Okay.
but that was a. He turns into a slug.
You're polymorphing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So grab him and let's go.
As that will also free Kana as he.
Berrian, that's kind of rude.
not-
Grab him and let's
Concentrate.
go.
Look, he's just trying to save himself.
Wouldn't charm person fall?
No,
Everything
charm
with-
person is not concentration.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Forgot about that.
As you watch him into a slug. And funny point of order, because this is great how it. You guys watch as the slug vanishes and reappears in the center of this circle as his contingency dimension door goes off and brings him to the predetermined location it's supposed to take him.
dimension door.
Yes. As you would recognize a contingency spell activating.
Okay, I'm going to counterspell
Sure.
the contingents. I'm going to counterspell the dimension door,
All right.
and I can see that it's dimension door because I have the spell.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll blow my last 4th level on it.
As you counterspell it, so you guys won't see it. As you counterspell it, but yeah, he had contingency to counterspell him to his basement laboratory if he was like in a pickle like that. So he would have appeared in the middle of that circle. Right in the middle of you.
Like mind poke, 1 hit point. Fuck, wait for Lorelei. Slug, grab him! Oh fuck! Grab him!
No, you can't counterspell. Take it back. You
Why?
don't have a reaction.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You held action.
Oh god,
So
damn
he
it!
appears in the middle of the
So
circle.
he's still a slug.
He's still a slug in the middle of the arcane circle that you guys see.
Okay.
Lorelei, what else are you doing?
I could grab them.
Okay. A lot just happened. She's going to.
I'm just gonna have to take contingency.
Gonna have to use. She's gonna use her action to disengage from this angry dragon next to her.
Okay.
Bonus action, healing word into Berrian.
Kana is also crippled.
Yep. Berrian is holding our dude hostage currently, so he gets priority for now.
Mm-hmm.
So that is just a little bit of stuff in the Berrian. 14 points of healing into Berrian. You're blessed. You're still blessed, and Lorelei is going to move.
Hey, running up the stairs there. Having disengaged from the dragon, you see it take a swipe at you, but she rolls out of the way, ready for it. Pops to her feet.
Let's go.
A couple steps to the stairs. Kana just looking around. Where?
It's alright. It's
Everything-
alright.
Okay.
Why are we running away not grabbing the slug?
Well,
I can grab it.
we have
okay.
people to grab it.
Anything else from Lorelei?
Nope.
Yaikzal.
I am going to run
Be
into
careful, it makes you sick.
whatever. Run into it and grab him.
As you run in, and there's absolutely no effect on you.
Poison? Disease?
None whatsoever. No. You are completely unaffected by the circle in the middle.
Weird.
So scoop him up,
Wow, you're so
Grab
you're so
him.
resilient.
and you already went into it.
No.
No, I didn't.
no.
I grabbed him. That's
Okay, you
15.
scoop up this slug.
I'm going to
Get over by me.
go 25 feet, hand him to Berrian, and hold my ground to watch for this dragon.
Okay. as
I'm
you-
gonna hold my action to attack the dragon when he approaches.
Have you used your bonus action?
No.
Okay, then you
I
can
didn't
bonus
use it.
action, hand it to Berrian, I'll say, and then hold your action to attack this dragon if it
I'll
comes
just,
up.
I'll just hold it if that's what you want, but I'm gonna stand my ground.
Sure. Okay.
Defend.
That brings us to the adult here, which is going to come up to the two of you. It's going to make a bite against Yaikzal. 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Piercing is in half. So.
Okay, so that's 19 damage. Will be 9 damage to you,
No.
plus 2 acid damage, and then it's going to make a claw attack against Berrian. Berrian, that's 26 to hit you.
I'm going to take the damage.
Okay, you're using another charge from your gloves.
I'm going to take the damage.
Okay,
Sure.
claw attack against you.
Awesome.
This is Operation Keep Berrian Alive.
Okay, that is 10 slashing damage
So that's
and 10
5.
acid damage.
So that's 10 in total, because I'm also resistant to slashing.
15 in total.
10.
10 and 10. 1 is halved.
Yep, 15.
And then I'm going to roll to see who the other claw attack. High, it's Yaikzal. Low, it's Berrian. That's Yaikzal. So another claw coming at you. Natural 20.
Might go out.
Come on, guys. We have one round to survive, even though we're good.
How far are you from me?
That is 21
How far are
slashing,
you
which is
from
10
me?
slashing,
You
Yeah.
need to get by me.
Yeah.
and then 12 acid damage.
It's not Drae's
So,
turn yet.
22.
And
21 total.
I'm not dead.
As it cuts into you with 3 different attacks, my music cuts out with the only attack it knows, being unreliable.
Good good tanking.
Thanks. I
And
really
then-
did just tank there.
The smaller
The other dragon.
It approaches Berrian from behind and kills him.
This one, much smaller.
Just a little baby.
No, it's just.
It can't get Yaikzal.
Okay.
Oh, it can't move though.
As it is going to step up and exhale a line towards the 2 of you. I need Berrian and Yaikzal to make a dexterity saving throw.
Evasion.
Evasion, yeah.
You have a good
So it
bonus,
doesn't
you're
matter.
blessed.
Is it half damage?
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
No? Okay.
You're blessed, and I can reduce it on you.
Okay, we'll see.
And this is a younger dragon. It's not an adult.
The other one that did a cold
30-20.
did
Success.
I take it.
33 minimum.
Natural 20. Plus 4.
So
So 27 damage becomes 13 damage.
Minus 7 from Drae on Berrian.
Okay.
okay, so it becomes 6. I'm
6
still
damage.
good.
As this blows across you. Compared to the first one, nowhere near as impressive as the other one.
16.
Yeah, so it's back cute. Okay.
As
Get
brings to Dyron,
over
who
by
is a
me!
Slug. As Drae, you're up.
I'm working on it.
Get over here!
You want
Drae.
us all around you?
Yes!
Okay. I'm going to take a step forward. I'm gonna Misty step over the circle. And I'm gonna grab Berrian. So Misty stepping here.
Okay.
After 5 feet of movement forward, using my action to pick up Berrian, using the rest of my movement to go through Kana and Yaikzal. Get us all
What's your
around
strength?
Berrian. 21.
21. Okay, yeah. So for 15 feet of movement, you can do that.
Can I swap where me and Berrian are?
For 15 feet of movement, you can do that.
Yeah. Alright, go! Where's the slug?
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn, then Kana's, and then yours.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, so it's like.
Okay. As Kana is up, she is going to turn towards this dragon.
Oh, get over here!
No.
Sees you guys calling her and is holding an attack for if it steps up.
Okay.
How close is she to me?
smart thing.
She is next to you.
Okay,
I was about to say, are you using Kana against
No,
us
I'm
at
not
this
trying to use
point?
Kana against you guys. You guys have all shouted, get together. She's just turning, holding a
Okay.
I'll
sword.
save us by slashing them more.
And moving out
As
of the way.
Berrian, you're up.
I'm just going to activate my sword, and my 5th level spell I had in it, teleportation circle, will go, and
Okay.
it'll all go back
Make
to my
me an
tower.
intelligence check.
From what?
There's a reason he didn't dimension door directly here from his room.
That's a 10.
19.
You have a +9 intelligence?
Sorry, what skill am I using? Arcana? Because this would be a 15 then?
Okay.
We might have to run the old-fashioned way.
Oh.
It's alright.
If we have to go up the stairs, we can go up the stairs.
What's the spell called?
It's called teleportation.
No, the one you have on your tower. It's the same basics.
Mordenkainen's Sanctum.
It is a weakened version of that, which is 4th level. So with a 15, you all step onto the glowing signals
Coin
that
flip.
appear on the ground. As you appear, ragged, covered in acid, burned to all hell, standing in the portal chamber of Berrian's tower.
Alright, how the fuck do we get him restrained?
We don't have long. I send a message
That's immediately
to
calls Dorothy's.
whoever
She
gave
took
me
some- she
my
said
Grand
one
Magus.
turn.
Look at
Lora Baker?
Yeah. I have him. Where do you want him?
Okay, we're safe now.
As you would hear a, oh, good. Well, if you can hold him, where is he?
He's in my tower.
You're using another one?
Sorry. I would have said in my first... Can I do my message with my 25?
Make me an intelligence check.
4.
9.
No. You, in a rush, knowing the spell was wearing off, just shouted out what came to your head.
Yes, I will use another...
Okay.
Actually, no. Berrian 2!
As you shout, as Berrian 2,
It's dead.
you hear a yes,
Come here!
but you can hear it's coming from the 3rd floor of the tower.
Come down!
Okay.
And I will blow his... once he comes down.
Okay. It's going to take him 2 rounds to get down to you.
Sure.
Doesn't polymorph
we have
find
an,
it
we
last
have an
an
hour.
hour?
Yeah.
Polymorph is an hour, and there's
Is
no
it an
save.
hour?
An
Yeah.
hour and no save.
I remember because Celts does it all the time.
Then time is much less of a concern. I was thinking a minute. Let me.
Hey, we have those restraints, right?
Yeah, but
it is up to an hour, so yeah, you're safe on that.
Sorry, Berrian 2 comes down. I'm like, send a message to the Grand Magus. Tell him that we're in the tower and that we have the guy. That we're in my tower right now and we have the guy.
Dyron.
Okay. As moments later, you guys jump back as you see the sigils of the teleportation circle light up, and stepping out of them is the same old lady that you guys have met once before, and Berrian has met a few times before. She's got a walking cane on her. She looks like she's thrown on a cloak in a hurry. As you can see, she's got her magus robes like folded over her arms. She's got a shawl thrown over her, and she's in like comfortable like clothes for her tower.
I'm like, hold on.
Looks up, sees the 2 Berrians. Oh, smart.
He's a slug.
No, he's a simulacrum.
No. The guy, Dyron.
We got a slug.
Oh!
He's a slug.
Very
I have him
good.
polymorphed. Do you have a count? Can you hold up a counter spell? Berrian, hold up a counter spell.
I suppose I can ready one.
Drae, you guys, I'm gonna give you the
Maybe
mana.
I don't
we'll
think
take
he
him
would do that.
Somewhere a
Like,
little more secure.
I just want to
He
say,
can't,
you know, he seems like he's
I'm going
really
Where's-
nice.
Wait, guys! She said somewhere more secure.
Yes,
Where's
I'm-
more secure?
I don't
I'm going
know.
to
It's
take
not my
him-
tower.
Sorry?
It's not my tower, so I wouldn't
I'm gonna-
know.
I'm gonna take him out of the teleportation circle,
Okay.
lock the door to that room, go into the main hall, lock that door, and lock the door to the stairs.
Okay.
I have guards and wards. I have
Yeah.
everything. I have Mordecai. He can't teleport. He
Mhm.
like nothing.
Yep.
So I'll take him over here. We're safe, and I tell her all the stuff that I have on.
Do we have something to tie him up with and gag him with and all
I
that?
pull out the
have,
manacles,
He has the manacles.
and we pull out rope and everything.
Probably won't be necessary though. Like he seems
Oh, that's good.
I think he really wants to work with you.
That's good to hear.
I'll prepare an action to hold his mouth a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Like shove my fist in his mouth.
Okay, we're gonna do this on the count of
Knuckle
3.
sandwich. For
Berrian's
real.
also readying a. He's gonna tell Laura, like, can you do that thing again?
Not today.
Okay. I'm holding my second last spell slot.
Okay.
I'm ready to cast it if I need
So
to.
I really like him. I know that running away from this isn't gonna help his case. Could I, as a friend, try and keep him here?
No.
It's to his benefit, not your benefit, Fredsville. You can try to give him the best advice you can. Yeah, if you want
Yeah,
to try
like
to talk to him. Yeah.
I'm not trying to like
But-
cheese my way out of it. I just,
No,
I don't see a way out of it for him.
Yeah, no,
other than
I'm
trying to
happy for
play
you to
along.
play in, like giving him friendly advice.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have some
absolutely.
time. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna explain the situation. Through an absolutely ridiculous set of circumstances, the Grand Magus and his Phearson,
Dyron.
Phearson?
Dyron.
Phearson.
No, the other one.
Phearson.
Phearson.
Master Phearson. Yeah.
Got.
Oh, don't tell me. Save it for council.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that he's an intellect devourer.
Oh, maybe that is good to know.
Yeah. So
What's an intellect devourer?
hold on 1 second. Wednesday.
Hey?
Hey, maybe don't.
Green book, third desk, right hand corner of the desk closest to the door in my study.
I'll grab it. It's fine.
Okay. She just.
Alright.
She knows where it is.
You guys are back?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a rogue wizard who's gonna try and escape, and I don't want you around.
Should I put on some more meatballs?
Yes.
I wasn't expecting you, so I was just making enough for me and the guards.
That sounds awesome.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Shoot.
I salivate a little bit at
Right.
meatballs.
Dre's gonna grab the green book.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, you just.
I
put it
don't
fine.
think you can get into his room.
Yes, he can.
Did
Oh, no, you can't.
Get up,
Wednesday's the only one
grab
who
the
can.
door, and it refuses to budge.
I would have told him, I'm like, Berrian! It's gotta be Wednesday.
Fine. But
I'm
I don't
really
want.
kind of busy.
I just don't want it in this room.
I would like to tell the Grand Magus that he has like a slime cave thing going on with acid slimes that he doesn't want to escape, so it's like a dungeon of acid slimes that he was raising. Like there's feeding tubes and enough to make it so he could go in and not die, but he was raising them.
Not-
and they were
That sounds more like Phearson's research.
No, that's what it was just underneath. I
Phearson
thought I
and
would tell
Dyron.
you.
I didn't
There's a
realize
lot
Dyron
of-
was participating.
There's a lot of dangerous things down there.
I'm gonna go and get the book myself.
Okay, you
Come back.
run up, open the door, find the book.
Here.
Insight check on the lady from Lorelei.
This is
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, just random Lorelei things in the corner.
90?
38.
Plus 7, plus that, plus 9, plus 7, plus 15 is 31.
Yeah, you've turned this
There
game
was
into
7
fantasy
wrong.
craft.
Look, I'm good. I have a specific set of skills.
She seems like along for the ride. She's ready to
Like,
help and
this
like,
is an
give
intellect
advice,
devourer.
but you don't pick up anything else from that. Like, and she doesn't seem hard to read, really.
I like pull out a copy of the note. I give it to her. I'm like, here, you can have this.
I don't think now is the time for reading. She
I'm just saying.
tucks it.
It's an intellect hour. It's a thing from the Underdark.
Well, we
It
should
It
be careful.
consumes people's brains and can take on their.
Yeah, the Phearson and Dyron are dead.
Yeah, they're
Well,
dead.
that's poor news.
Okay, 3, 2,
Ready for the.
1.
I just think we should all.
You watch the slug expand out into
As this
Dyron's
happens,
form.
subtle spell dominate person at the same time
Fist
that
and mouth.
they're all doing their
Fist
stuff.
in mouth.
Go ahead and make me an athletics check. And dominate person is what type of
I
saving
think
throw?
it's for
Wisdom.
the best here if you just play along, okay?
19.
He fucking passes. God damn it.
As you cast the spell, not moving at all while you do
13.
it. Okay, you leap forward. You jump forward, he doesn't resist as you clap your hand.
No, it's like, in the mouth.
I gave Kanar someone the manacles.
Okay, as Kana is going to leap forward and grab his arms as he like pulls.
Look,
puts his arm behind
I
his
just
back.
think it's you just gotta play along here, okay? There's not You just gotta play this one out, I think.
Bind
He
his
looks at
fingers.
you. Oh, Kano locks the manacles behind his back
I give her-
and grabs onto his hands.
I give her a set of like this like fine black string. Weave it in his fingers.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
As you guys spend the next minute, like, just binding him, him knuckle sandwich the whole time, just dragonborn fist in the mouth. As you guys bind his fingers, his hands are
Tastes
manacled.
like acid.
Cut out his tongue.
No. Ugh.
Is there a where do we need to take him?
Well, we'll need to gather a council.
Okay.
There'll have to be peers. Phearson's dead, so I guess a council of Magus.
Okay.
Do you need us?
Wait, you said he takes on their abilities?
Yeah.
Can you do what Phearson did? Get your fist out of his mouth.
Blade
well,
to his
they-
neck.
If I remember right, he only takes the abilities of the next person, so he loses all the other ones.
You don't know.
So no,
You don't know.
We'll find out.
I wasn't told when they.
No, you guys, none of you know that much about intellect
Oh,
hours.
okay.
You've never heard of an intellect hour doing something like this. Like, usually it's in the body of some adventurer that wanders down there, or some beast. Like, this is,
Okay, take it out.
you pull your
Ready.
fist out. Well, thank you. That's unnecessary. I've lost. I know when I've lost. I mean, you've already got me here. I imagine this tower has as many cheap tricks as Dyron's did.
Tell me about it.
Do you really want me to? I mean,
No.
it's usually done.
It's a figure of speech.
Alright. Oh, that makes sense then. To answer your question, yes, I do have his memories as well. Well, that makes things more difficult, and I guess we'll need a council of Grand Magus.
It's still the same.
That's going to take a bit more work. As I recall, there's a larger council. Phearson was a part of it. I'd like to speak to them. Well, that's even more difficult. We don't have an acting one because Phearson was. I suppose our Archmagus will have to step in.
Maybe trusted?
Of course not. He's going on trial.
No, not him. The Archmagus.
Oh, as much as anyone, I suppose.
Right.
She's capable. She's proven herself. She's at least beyond my understanding.
Okay.
Well, find somewhere secure to keep him. And I've got some sendings to cast. And I don't know. Hopefully in a few weeks.
We have to keep him.
I mean, we can keep him at my tower if you prefer.
No, we can.
I don't want him around.
I don't want him around.
Drae would
thought
want
this-
him around. Actually, it's probably worn off. Like, about now is when it would wear off.
Do you have somewhere to keep him at your tower?
Yes?
Where he can't go? Would you like some support, or are you?
I should be quite alright. Perhaps my mansion is a better choice.
Okay.
Just make sure he can't like brain slug into someone else while they're sleeping.
Well, I should hope. Locked doors and bars do the trick. That and enchantments, but... And maybe some light reading as she pats her chest where the piece of paper about the...
What would I
intellect
know
powers-
about them, like from my reading and stuff?
I told you when you rolled, like, the broad stuff you would know about intellect of ours.
Okay.
Well, let's get him gagged, and perhaps I could enlist your aid in carrying him to a tower. My back's not the greatest for carrying strapping young men.
I will. Yeah, I'll help.
All right.
Do you mind if I stay with him until the council's assembled?
If you want.
How long do you think that would take?
Well, I don't know. 2 weeks, a month?
Okay.
I'll slug him over my shoulder. We would have gagged him.
Yeah, you gag him, tie it tight, throw him over your shoulder. Well, I'll walk behind him and keep an eye on him.
Okay.
As you guys walk over to the, it's one of the smaller mansions, but you go to Lora Baker's home where you met her the first time.
Okay.
And she leads you in. The portal chamber will have to do.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe not a portal, so you should just leave if he figures it out.
no, we'll take him to my tower. I
Okay.
don't have something sufficient here.
All right.
Where's your tower?
It's in the forest.
Is there like, can we go back and teleport there, or?
I wasn't planning on bringing the rest of you. I was just going to take him.
Works for
Go
me.
at her.
Let's put him on the circle.
All right. I'm gonna ask him like,
She'll step
well,
on.
it's up to you, but do you want me to be able to get to your tower just in case?
I'd rather not.
Okay. So and then I'm like, can I therefore insinuate that my part of the job is done if you're taking on his care
Yes,
now?
you've brought in the rogue wizard. You're done.
Okay. Just so you know, and I'm gonna like, kind of like just take her off to the side. He was trying to get us to help him summon a demon to
So
use as a bargaining chip against you guys.
I think you wanted to take the demon over so that you guys would have a demon on your side.
Yeah.
Looks over. I won't pretend to understand how this thing's mind works. I'm just going to be cautious for now. But the rest will be handled by the Council of Councils, as it were. So it's
All right.
above my head.
Okay. Sounds good.
As the teleportation circle will flash, and Laura and Dyron both disappear.
Let's go. Don't want to be in a rich person's mansion unattended.
No, there's a manservant who would come over and escort you guys out and close the door. It's staffed, so
Okay.
Anything valuable?
yeah, plenty.
It's a really low wisdom score. Anything just like nickable?
Yeah. There's like a silver, like key bolt, like a silver tray left out. Probably once would have held a candle, but it's burned down.
Nope.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
38.
As you just quietly slip it into your robe, and it vanishes,
Look
never
at
to be
Drae.
seen in her house again. It's worth 5 gold. As you guys step out onto the street of Alochrin,
5 gold richer.
back again.
Taking money back from the fortunate. I hate wizards.
And puzzles.
Okay, valid. I'll give you another 2 hours of that.
And acid. And that tower. And armor. And him. I hated that.
Yeah.
Wizards are the worst. Oh,
Okay.
I'm...
just the worst profession one could choose.
God, I can't even drink.
Can we get my sword fixed?
Well, what's it made out of?
I don't know. As
Right.
she will hand you your sword back.
Let's.
Yeah, just make me a perception check.
Okay. Maybe not that one. 21.
If the rest of you could leave.
Okay then.
My turn! Woo!
I'm also going to switch off the epic music.
Yeah, this is a boring secret. See, you turned off the epic music.
My turn.
Yeah. It's fine, I don't even care.
He's in the bathroom.
Sure. As she hands the sword back to you, and you see she tries to like keep her sleeve over her hand, but you notice burn marks in her hand.
Okay.
Make me a history check.
This is intense. Where's this dice? History?
Yeah.
Is it a fae, a fiend, or an undead?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross. 10.
10 is enough. It's fairly common knowledge. You look at the burn, and you can see it matches the pattern on the hilt of the sword. And you know steel is made with some iron in it, and that Fae are allergic to iron.
So she's a fae.
You're not sure. As she hands back the sword and just drops her hand.
I'm gonna hug her.
Give her a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a hard thing and her
Oh.
sword's broken.
Are you gonna bring up anything that we need other people gone for?
I want to whisper in her ear when I hug her.
What do you say?
I saw the burn. I'm not gonna say anything, but it will get your sword fixed.
Okay. You whisper that in her ear. As you pull back and you see her looking at you, she's got the same innocent, like almost confused expression in her face you always see her with. And then just around the right eye, in an almost imperceptible flash of a greenish glow that vanishes.
It's interesting. I don't know what to do about that.
Let's call everybody else back.
Come back!
Excellently done.
Thank you.
I don't know if Alex heard you, but hopefully.
Say come back.
Yeah.
All right, I can finally
Yell at
look.
Alex. He did hear me! Isaac!
Nice.
You
Oh yeah, and
heard
then Hive
me.
Tyrant, when we were talking about held action, was, as I understand it, holding an action is an if-then situation. For example, if an enemy gets within melee range of me, then I will attack it, as opposed to if something happens, then I'll decide what to do. Yeah, I agree. I allow, like, a little bit of leeway. You know, I think it doesn't have to be too strict, but if things start getting too disparate, then I rein it in if I can. Okay, as you reach in, give Kena a hug, she hugs you back, as you guys are once again within Alochrin.
Alright, well maybe we go to a blacksmith or something?
Yeah. I would offer drinks, but I can't. It's gross. So
Well, you can give us drinks.
maybe Darlene has some drugs.
I
I don't know if the best option, if you're feeling not like one drug, is to turn to another to see if that's a good idea.
Oh.
Maybe just take a break and see how you feel.
Fine.
Okay, I have a guy. I'll take them to the dwarven blacksmith guy that I use in the inner rung.
Yeah, you guys head to the blacksmith there as he takes a look at your weapon and might as well just buy a new one.
Can you fix her?
If you want, it's going to cost double just buying a new one.
What's you know that's face steel, right?
He hasn't looked at that one yet.
No, he's just looking at Drae.
Oh, okay. I thought he was looking at hers.
My mom gave me this sword.
Sure, sentimental then.
Yeah, fix it.
All right, takes it from you. Okay, so it's going to take him at least a day, and for a rapier, it's going to cost you 50 gold.
Done.
As he picks up Kena's weapon and a little surprised, it's like, the fuck is this made out of? Puts it in his mouth and like bites. Can't do nothing for this. Drops it on the table.
Heard anything like it before?
I haven't seen any it's like, no.
Know someone who would?
I think it's called face steel.
That's what the DM says every time she attacks with it.
Or, like, would we know that or no?
Yeah, you guys have been around enough.
Okay.
Somebody knows something about the Fae. I'm sure there's somebody in Gearhammer who does, but that's hard to get
Oh,
into.
that's great. They love us.
They hate us.
We can go to what's the other one? Sanctuary.
Hey, that's in Gearhammer.
They hate us.
We can go to Sanctuary, guys.
They-
Just like we've been there before.
And you guys do have permission. You did
To
not get banned from the country.
So we could go to Sanctuary. And see.
Yeah, I mean, we're big deals now, right? They gotta forgive us. We...
We were imprisoned there.
Where haven't I been imprisoned?
I don't know.
If it's Fae related, you might try Carr, a couple of the orcs by the Great Forest there. I know
far.
some of them are smiths, and there's quite a bit of Fae activity there.
We have been in the forests too,
Oh yeah, you can just go wherever. I
and we've
forgot.
been bit down by the one city there, a couple of the
Down by
villages
the
around the
bay.
edge of it, because we went through the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doesn't time change in the Fae?
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
I don't
No.
want to.
I don't advise going to the Feywild.
I don't want to go.
No,
there.
there's
I
too
don't know
much
more
here.
about it than what
We could-
storybooks say,
we
but
could
that's
ask-
enough for me.
We could ask your old wizard friend about the Fae. What's his name?
Z.
X.
Z.
Oh, Z.
He might know.
Why Z?
Because he goes there often.
It's okay. I don't need. That was an alphabetical joke. It's okay.
Hey,
Wow.
YZ.
Yeah, we can talk to Z. Why don't we go and hang out somewhere and not lean on the wall because I'm almost dead,
Yeah, I want to go to my bar.
and maybe eat some food.
I can give us enough to get us through the end of the day.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but you're not comfortable.
I just have to wash the acid off. I know
It's
water
too late.
doesn't.
I've already cast Mass Cure Wounds at level 8.
This Kana has been crippled this entire time with 3 health remaining.
Hey! I'd like you to know I have 6 health.
He suddenly looks much better as the healing magic pours over all of you.
Don't forget your extra 10 or whatever points of healing you're gonna get, plus your wisdom or whatever.
I'm not a life cleric.
Oh fuck! I keep forgetting that.
12, 17. That's 21 points of healing to everyone because I cannot roll good.
I killed myself.
Puts me to 27.
You don't understand how.
You do damage instead.
Listen, I've done that so many times in the middle of a battle. I'm like, I get healing and I kill myself.
Still bloodied, but doing okay.
Oh my god.
So you guys step out,
So much
holy
for
magic
health.
pouring around you and
I
fortifying
mean,
you.
okay, it was a lot. There's a lot I just asked for, but
All right, thank you, Lorelai.
My bar.
Okay, Yaizal's bar, I guess.
yeah.
So you guys
Alright.
make your way to the outer run, over to Bar Street. You guys get to Yaizal's bar. You step in, Meglin sees you guys come in right away. Waves. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We got the guy.
Hey,
We did
Right. Y'all look pretty bloodied up.
This is after healing.
Drae would have stopped by the tower to invite Wednesday along.
Sure. She would have fed you guys and then come along. As you guys show up fed and right after healing, that's awfully bad.
It's fine. We came to sit and talk.
Well,
Never
it's your bar,
worked for a wizard.
I'll serve you. Come sit. Sorry.
Never work for a wizard.
Can't make any promises, can I?
Money is money.
Money is money.
I get that.
And with the circles I run in, who knows what'll happen.
Berrian's gonna perk up. Yes?
What?
Oh no, you don't see. You just see. How do you reply to ascending?
The way I've always done it as canon is you can see their mouth moving, but you can't hear what they say.
Okay, you see
Which is
Berrian's
not
gonna perk
quite what
up,
this
and then
spell
you see
says.
his mouth go like.
Anyways.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
21, 20.
Can I get like some of the juice
That's a
we
40
got?
insight.
Sure.
Fridge.
So what you would get from that is you would be able to read his lips.
Oh, what did he say?
You would say, "Yes, I can be there in 10 minutes. I'll see you soon. Thanks."
Berrian heads out.
Berrian just
after
gets
that.
an eyebrow from Laura.
Maglin will serve you guys personally and take everybody's order and go back and get one of the servers to bring it out as you guys see the orcish woman come out and set your drinks down.
Thanks.
Welcome.
How have people been?
Yes.
Good?
Hmm.
You don't let them be bad to you, right?
No.
You look like a good fighter.
Okay. She will walk away.
I like her a lot. She just doesn't talk.
You have yet to see Big Red.
I haven't seen him like before this too. I had to go up to see him.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Lorelai's gonna bring her drink over to Kana.
Okay.
Not like to give it to her. Just,
Sure. Sits down
Yes,
next to
fine.
Kana. Hi.
how you doing?
Good.
He seems a little upset.
I was really scared. I was standing there, and then you guys were all gone, and I was on like a cliff, and then the cliff was falling, and then there was just this little itty bitty pillar, and I was on the itty bitty pillar, and everything was falling all around me, and I couldn't see you guys, and then I felt someone touch me, and I almost fell off the pillar, and then I felt something hit me, and I was burning really bad.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't very fun.
Yeah,
It was also kind of cool. I've never had that happen before. Do you think it's going to keep happening? Because that's not very good for fighting.
Well, I mean, it's things I can do to people.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No.
Okay, good. I don't think it's a good idea because it makes it really hard to fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't do anything against it though. Like,
That's okay. I'm fine. I made it just fine.
okay, I'm sorry
You don't
about
have
your
to fix
sword.
everything, you know. Yeah.
So you don't know where you got it?
No. It was just kind of always there, you know. I even lost it a few times and it would always come back. But it's never broke before.
Well, if we ever run into more gray ooze, know not to hit it.
I don't want to run into more gray ooze.
I don't
I
think
don't
we
like
will.
them.
Well, I don't know. Berrian's the one who would know if we'll find any more of that.
Well, he just ran away after talking to somebody, so...
Yeah. Don't know what he's up to.
On that note,
As Berrian.
I step over into a side alley and go around kind of to like the back entrance of an inn and just slip over into one of the like bathrooms.
Okay.
And I'm going to change with my last spell slot. Well, I guess a second last arcane recovery. Into a. So do you have lizard folk in your world?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Called Saurians.
No, that's different.
No, they're lizard folk.
Okay,
I
never
mean,
mind.
there's lizard folk as well, but they're usually like tribal barbarians in swamps and stuff.
Okay, never mind. I turn into a tabaxi.
Okay.
And a tabaxi has long, like, wispy mustache, like
Fu
long, like,
Manchu coming down.
but like the like stringy, like
yeah,
Asian
yeah,
Fu
the Fu
Manchu.
Manchu, yeah.
Yeah. But no, like a master Oogway, like
Yeah, I got it.
long.
Yeah.
And then and just like a little tufty cat beard, and he's got like gray with kind of like black stripes, and he has like one black eye,
Okay.
like black spot. And I'm gonna put on like change into some clothes that I grabbed.
Okay.
So just some gray trousers with like a nice like white shirt with like a big like black overcloak.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a monocle in. And I'm going to head around onto Bar Street.
Did you actually receive ascending?
No, I didn't.
Did you get a 41? What did you get
I
on
got
your...
a 40 on the inside.
Yeah. So,
So, but here's the thing. Tell me what you would get from this.
so the thing that you might be able to pierce through with an insight check is like whether somebody's performing or whether somebody's like faking surprise at getting a message, or
So is it an all-seeing eye, or is there a limitation
it's not
to
an
something?
all-seeing eye, but I think it's very reasonable for somebody to be like, okay, they just pretended to get a message. Like somebody pulling up their phone to pretend they got a call don't always look perfectly natural because you don't know what you look like when you get a phone call. You just do your best at it. So
Sure, you might have got an inkling that he pretended to get ascending.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you head out on Bar Street.
Okay. And I'm going to slip into like the most crowded kind of bar.
Okay.
And I'm going to go up to like the innkeep or whoever the barkeep
Okay, yeah, it's, there's quite a few crowded bars. You pick one of the divier ones that's full of all sorts of people and step in.
One that would be open to a storyteller.
Yeah, it's like it's on the lower end of bars, but you can see there's a bard playing there already, collecting tips.
And I'm going to go up
Step
and I'm
in.
going to,
Go to the barkeep.
do you, and we're like, do you got room for a story tonight?
Oh, well, I mean, we've got a bard up there. I'm not gonna
talk to him.
chase him out, but if you come to an agreement amongst yourselves, as long as it doesn't get violent.
All right, I'll go up to him. Hey,
Like what?
to the bard.
Hello.
Are you all right to play some background music and split the tips for the next, say, 25 minutes?
Hey, I've built up this crowd. What, you want to
Sure,
step
you can
in and
have the
get half
tips.
my-
I don't care. I just want to tell a story.
She looks you over. What's your performance bonus?
+4.
She looks you over. If anybody starts to leave, you're
Can
done.
I roll my performance with a different stat if I'm not doing it, like, if I'm storytelling?
It more depends on the audience you're trying to. Like, if you're like trying to do a performance to show a ritual you saw, you could do that with intelligence to like a wizard or somebody who would understand it. To a crowd,
Or with, like, wisdom or...
Yeah, it's more about your audience, and
Sure.
for a bar audience, charisma is definitely the stat to have.
Sure.
They only care about how engaging it is.
Sure.
As she looks over, well, if people start to leave, you're cut off.
Okay. I'll just say, kind of follow the story and just play some accompanying sounds to it.
Sure.
I'm going to get up there and I'm going to use minor illusion with all of the different, so smell, sound, and picture. I can have 3 going at once.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that to help me tell my story.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
What story are you telling?
The Butcher of Alochrin.
Okay. As you sit in this bar, start to spin your web of magic, the bard's eyes like widen when she starts
gonna
seeing you do
kinda
magic, and she seems
sit-
much more interested in this as she starts to play the music.
I'm sitting on the edge of the, and I'm gonna kind of like stomp my foot, like, are you ready for a tale?
As you launch into it, she's playing along. You hear her like slow when she starts to realize what the story is, and she gets a little nervous, but she keeps playing along with it. As over in the bar, you guys.
I'm
are
telling it
drinking.
as like a, not like a absolute. I'm telling it as like a ghost story, where it's like, beware, the whispers in the wind,
as
and the bloody footprints across the walk.
Yaikzal, you jump a little as your bar's door barges open, and you see running in, boss.
Yeah.
Boss, there's a
He's
wizard.
just, like,
He might be the
arm
guy.
around Wednesday drinking.
He's performing right now in a tavern down the road.
Show me.
As you get up and he runs out. And
Just so you know, I have Roscoe watching the doorway.
As we're gonna end this session there. Oh, lovely. All right, folks. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. You can find us here every Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can find it on TikTok and YouTube.
Our technical difficulties with the side of stream.
Yeah, it only gets better. At least I know what to go check now. Next time somebody
Yeah.
says it, I know can go right to the source. And I'm going to restart my computer and see if Streamlabs gets along a little better with that. Hive Tyrant says, thanks for a great stream, guys. Heart. Oh, thank you. Yeah, TikTok, YouTube, what am I? Discord. Yeah, if you want to come chat with us, come check out Discord.
Right there.
And I guess that is us signing. Oh, we'll raid somebody. I'm going to play a quick ad, and then we'll raid somebody. So, see you guys next week.